But you just know, I just realized, as a person who is, a streamer, does video games, does YouTube, I'm a fucking moron when I put my mic on mute. God damn. Sorry about that. Long time. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna be honest here. It's been a while since I've done any kind of live stream here, and I apologize for that. I was almost like consistently doing things every single day. And with other shit going around, I'm not gonna lie. Work, depression, anxiety, anger, all hit me at once. And it's been hard to manage. It's been hard to get through. I'll discuss all that shit later on. Now I want to do a little bit of a podcast. I wanted to go ahead and take a look deep back into the situation of Vic. I want to see, since the last time we did a podcast about Vic till now, what has happened, what has been dug up. And I've already been digging through it every now and then and seen some good stuff. And I want to get through all that too. But I do apologize to people who's been waiting for me to live stream like fighting games again and stuff like this. I mean, I've really not been live streaming to the best of my ability. I've not been as entertaining. But like I said, depression, anxiety, a whole bunch of other shit has happened. Today's a good day. Today started off like a shitty fucking day. I am not gonna lie. It started off like the worst fucking day you could think possible, man. The only fucking thing that saved my ass this morning was something called the Monster Max energy drink. I went to the gas station, I bought one of those motherfuckers, I went to fucking work, and holy shit, the rest of the day just flew by. And I got some news during the day, which I'll get into. And then, well, I'm home from work, ate supper, took myself a nice shower, shaved the beard a little bit, shaved the fucking head off, back to my bald fucking goddamn skinny looking self. Oh, actually, fat looking self. If you ever want to get an idea of what I look like, just take Review Tech USA, put that picture in your head, and then just look at and then just listen to my voice. There you go. That's what I look like. Oh god. Hopefully you guys been all right. I know there's been some developments. I know that there's some more information has been coming through. I know that Monica Rial has been apparently Rail, whatever you want to fucking call her name, has been apparently changing her fucking story up about how the events happened. I've heard that, Vic, even though he was fired for Funimation, that he is still part of Viz Media. There's been a lot of different things. I'm going to go ahead and join with my wife here, let her get in here so that way she can invite the bastards of the trio of idiots in, and we can all have our trio internet fun here and discuss a whole bunch of whopping good fucking hold down bullshit known as gods of man. And we can't hear you because apparently, I'm not sure if that's my mic or what, but we'll see here. Voice. See, I've always had this trouble with fucking goddamn bullshit. Let's see. I bet you I know the fuck. One of the reasons why this is happening, I guarantee fucking tea. Yes, that would be the absolute reason. Right, fuck. Let's set this as a device. Speak. Nothing. Nothing. Why is nothing coming out this? Hold up, people. We are now in the situation where I cannot hear nothing. I see the green little icon tell me you're speaking, but I'm realizing, okay, maybe that's actually the wrong output. Maybe. No, I'm actually fucking certifiedly fucking retarded. I'm a certified retard. That is just how things are. I don't hear nothing on my headset. Hold on. I think I know why I can hear it on my headset. Huh? Oh, there we go. Now I can fucking hear you. There we fucking go and fucking indeed. I fucked my life. Stop laughing at me. I had to reformat my fucking computer. I forgot about this. I had to format my fucking computer, and when I reformatted my goddamn computer, I forgot to set the fucking settings for Discord or OBS. I just realized my layout's good. Fuck. Okay, good. Now it's fixed. So good job, good job. Fox here is a fucking brilliant motherfucking person. Good job. I'm a fucking moron. Oh god. So. Yeah, bring out the trio of idiots. You're the one that said it. I like it. That is the new nickname of these other two. We're going to call them the trio of idiots. On purpose. Oh, he's been an idiot. I don't know why. That makes a difference. I would, but I have no idea where the fuck that's been at. Oh, look, it's the trio of idiots. Carl, she's just muted herself because she's like, I can't speak right now. I'm on a date. My boyfriend, he's using those fly text fingers. He's got the flex tape and everything on him. So, fuck you too. Oh, that's fucking fine. I mean, you could give us the weather report where you're at. You could tell us how many fucking Donald Trump signs are out. You could do all kinds of weird shit. You're gonna be our on the field news reporter. There you go. You could tell us about all the maddening news that's going on about the Vic case and everything else going on. That is mainly what this stream is going to be based about. Is we're going to discuss basically any and all updates with the Vic situation. Now, everybody knows when we last left off pretty fucking much that in the entire Vic situation that we all stood our ground as a neutral basis because not enough information was given out. But since that fucking time, apparently Twitter has not given up the fucking show. Twitter has decided to dig deeper into these fucking stories. There is a guy on Twitter that I actually talked to, Jordan, who's actually digging out lots of fucking information from past shit. Like, these people are starting to get to the point where they're cross-referencing goddamn fucking anime conventions and nitpicking at every part of the stories to disprove, like Michelle being at this fucking con, and go and look into the con list. Like, someone who's actually like a convention administrator and shit like this decided to go ahead and leak out information to be like, okay, well, this person actually never been to our convention, so I don't know why they can make the story up. Shit like this. Then you got the stuff that with like the Hawaii con and the and a Matsuri or whatever con that has also been attacked by the people who's against Vic, stating that y'all gotta allow some monster to come into your place, and they're trying everything they can to get this convention shut the fuck down because they're allowing Vic to come in because they don't believe that there's enough information to prove, the allegations. Then you have Monica, who's decided to reword her entire story, rewrite it, And then you have the fucking attorney, Ty Beard, that comes shove his fucking life into the world that tells fucking Ron Toy, the fucking fiance of fucking Monica, basically saying, we're gonna talk soon. And then that started a whole shit show where there was fucking fan art of the guy dressed in Super Saiyan 4 fucking goddamn outfit, making him look like he's a fucking massive god, decking this shit out. Which is fucking amazing in its own terms too. This has been happening since the last time we did the podcast. This has been happening for some time. You have Nick, the attorney who's been covering everything with Vic for so long that it got his Twitter account suspended because apparently he harassed somebody. They gave it back to him in 12 hours over false claims. They proved that it was false claims against him because of freedom of speech. You have a lot of shit that's been going down the plate, and I mean, you have Christopher Sabat that's apparently getting more and more involved in all this shit, and behind the scenes, not like in public view, but behind the scenes. Also, the Devil May Cry 5 voice actor for Dante has also, I've found out that apparently Ruben, who is Dante's voice actor, is sticking up for Vic, who is also now being attacked for sticking up for Vic. So there's like a boycott for fucking Devil May Cry 5 because of that shit. You have now, you know how Vic was fired for Funimation because of all these allegations, right? No one has stated that, you know, he has another job with Viz Media, and Viz Media still has not fired him. He's still doing voice work and everything for them. Like, there's a lot of shit that's going on. You have people who is putting up video footage, like Damon Mills, who's like a little punk that comes out of nowhere that is like stating that, yeah, Vic is fucking the fucking creepster. And then some person comes out of the limelight with video footage of the entire, of just like Monica. I think this is actually this. Anyone can hear this. It's silent. Why is it silent? Why is this fucking shit silent? Why is my stream being fucking retarded?
Getting silence or
the only fucking one. Like, this is what happens when you reformat a computer.
You know what?
Oh, there it goes. Now it's fucking talking. I'm not gonna replay all that shit, but the thing is Damian Mills, another person who, you know, is now coming out the fucking woodwork saying that Vic's a fucking creep and shit, that apparently Vic even hit it on him or some shit, is like, say, oh yeah, Vic's a creep, he was creepy with me and shit. It's like, okay, now why is all this shit just coming out the woodworks now? And like you said, yeah, you have other voice actors from Capcom, fucking Dante himself, voice actor of Dante, that's defending Vic, that's getting hate now because he's defending Vic. You have conventions that are just like, look, there's not enough information out there, so we're going to allow Vic to be on the guest list. We're going to invite him over. You don't want to be a part of it because you don't like it with him. That's your opinion. That's great. But we're still inviting him over, so you don't have to go to that panel if you don't want to go to that panel. Well, they're trying to make an entire mockery out of this shit. Like, there is so much shit that's going on that not even I have been able to keep up with every single thing with Vic. This person here, Jordan, right here on Twitter, this guy has, like, gotta give him props. Like, I even messaged him just so that way everyone knows. I messaged him and I asked him back on March 16th if I can use his information that he has on Twitter. He said, hell yeah, you can go ahead and use it. So I was like, all right. I mean, we're also we're finding out a whole bunch of new fucking shit. I am still trying to go through everything. And it's like the information I'm seeing is still proving that, you know, it doesn't look like Vic is guilty by any association, because the thing is that the story, like Monica, apparently the story has now changed to where it was not in her room where he French kissed her. He did not French kiss her now. Apparently he kissed her on the neck, and it was done in his room.
She does realize she's gonna look really bad if she keeps changing the story, right?
No, it doesn't make anybody look bad. It doesn't make nobody fucking look bad.
Sorry, I'm late. I forgot to put the earphones. Jeez.
Dude, it's fine. We're just starting back on the entire Vic situation.
And this Vic situation doesn't know when to quit.
No, it fucking doesn't. It fucking never does. This is just like my fucking job. It doesn't know when to fucking quit complaining.
Who cares if it doesn't? It's already going to be interesting for better or for worse, but yeah, I feel that all of this is going to be one messy situation.
I mean, you had Nick Ricetta, who is an attorney on YouTube, like the attorney at law YouTube, that pretty much had, like, during the time period from our last podcast to now, that's even had words against Ron Toy. That Ron Toy's like, I'm gonna go ahead, and because of all your shit, I'm gonna go ahead and write a letter to the board of attorneys to get you disbarred. Well, Nick Ham said, oh, okay, here's the fucking letter you need to go ahead and do all this. And he legit got a fucking letter in the fucking mail saying that he harassed someone on YouTube.
The hell?
And then the board says they're not gonna fucking go any further than this. Like they just canceled the fucking report, being like, this is some fucking stupid fucking YouTube drama bullshit that we're not gonna get involved with. You have Ty Beard, the attorney for Vic, and Todd, that came out against Ron Toy when he's talking about, like, this is all a bluff. Vic is just getting an attorney, but he doesn't understand anything. And Ty Beard comes out and basically says, in like Super Saiyan 4 Goku coming to save the goddamn day, being like, we'll speak soon. And then just never says another word after that. And it's just like, then all of a sudden Ron Toy was trying to say at that point in time against Ty Beard that was harassment to tell him that they're going to be talking soon.
No wonder.
Yes. How dare you harass me saying you're going to talk to me?
Man, this is like one mess.
Such an offensive thing you could have done, saying you're going to talk to me.
Vic has apparently been getting, like, you know, offers from, like, Chris Sabat, which I'm trying to go on. I'm just going through all, like, all Vic information here. That's been trying his best to go through, like, you know, if you apologize there, Mr., you know, fuck you, Vic. If you apologize, we'll forgive you. It's like, I'm reading all this shit for the last couple of days, and I'm just laughing my fucking ass off, because it does not look like there's anything more than contradiction. Like, now the fucking accusers are contradicting themselves.
I know, and it just feels like high school drama.
This is just extreme levels of high school drama. I mean, seriously, all this is just shocking.
This is taking a whole new level of high school drama, of like, he pushed me against my locker into... No, he pushed me into the classroom wall. Just, oh god.
They're also going into the situation where Jordan, one of the people on Twitter that I've been following and watching, who broke down the IO9's entire interview and found, like, these unnamed people, or actually named people. And one of them, which is the same story, is actually Monica.
Monica Rial.
Monica Rial telling her fucking story as her story all over again as another person.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It has been proven that the person who wrote the article is friends with Mars Girl. It has gone down the fucking table to where, dudes,
It's already gone down.
I
the
don't
fucking
know
toilet.
where to start or where to begin at on all this shit. I don't know what to do. Because every single one of the people has been found out. Like, Insane's is saying right now in our Discord chat that
It's like a maze that doesn't have an end.
It's not going to end.
This is the problem with the internet, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
It's a double-edged sword.
Once you're on the internet, that is fucking it. Anything and everything you fucking do is going to be displayed.
Indeed it is. There's a reason why once it's on the internet, it stays there forever.
It don't leave.
Nothing ever gets deleted off the internet. You don't leave. If you don't want it, if you don't want people to know about it, don't post it on the fucking internet. Simple as fucking that.
But there are some people that refuse to see that.
I mean, I think it's a little bit more bullshitty that anything that like Hawaiian Con and there was another icon like Anime Matsuri or something like that's called, that they're getting hate now. That the I stand for Vic. I'm against Vic fans are like jumping on board to the sponsors to try to get the sponsors to leave the convention.
These people are really determined to make Vic's life miserable. I know that for a fact.
The people, the voice actors is against Vic right now are trying to say like doxing, like, oh, they're doxing information for like Funimation and all this other stuff, where all the information that's being displayed is public information for business addresses. It's like now apparently if you go on whitepages.com and go get fucking Funimation's address, now that's doxing.
It's still wrong no matter how
if
you
you look up where
at it.
Warner Brothers Studios is, that is apparently doxing.
Yeah, apparently that is doxing. Like,
yeah,
there has been so much fucking bullshit. Like I said, I don't know where to start, where to begin, where to end at on all this. That it's been such a roller coaster of information that I've gotten into it, I've gotten out of it, I've gotten back into it. Today, I'm basically going to go ahead and go with more with the chat to see what everyone else has found out and what y'all been knowing. Because so far, after seeing like Ron Toy, like, you know, after the whole thing with fighting Nick and Nick coming back and, you know, standing in his position, Ron Toy quit the internet for like a couple of days and came back and said, I have a bad stomach virus, man. And Nick him as the fucking YouTube attorney, as he fucking is. Ah, Ron, I'm so sorry about that stomach virus, man. I hope you get better, because I want to keep this conversation going. Like, I don't think court I think court is coming, but I don't think it's there. I don't think it has happened yet in any regards. It's just that all of this is fluctuating into a whole case scenario to where the information is being proven is fake. It is fake. Also, Shane Hummelberger is a kitty fiddler due to bugs speaking out of Acon 2016. Discovery has only just started. Wow. I think I've even read that, you know, that Sonny Strait came up for saying that about the pedophile video between him and Chris Sabat, that has came involved, and with that he tried to, that Vic knew about it, they had cigars about it, he apologized saying, you know, it might hit a little bit close to home, but otherwise everything's staying. Then you have Sean Shamel that originally started all this shit, like, you gotta believe in fucking goddamn Jamie Markey and fucking Monica, you gotta believe these fucking women because they're telling the truth. And then all of a sudden, he's going to tell another YouTuber, basically, I forgot what his name is, I think it's like the Incredible Lucas or something, that he tells him that he's actually looking for the truth himself. Like, he's actually, you know, he don't know what the fuck happened, and he's just looking for the truth. So, like, to cover his ass, he is telling people, and he's gotten away from all this. Well, I have messaged Chris, I messaged fucking Sean Shamel my fucking self about this shit, being like, hey man, can you know, if you're really a person that want to talk about this and you're not a beta, you're an alpha, let's talk about this. Never respond to me. I don't know, there's just a lot of shit that's going on, and Jordan here, I just want to see what Jordan has been putting up, because I mean, Like, let's see, Jordan 9 hours ago put in, that's right, Funimation, you are all about equality and empowerment. Okay, so is this a response to something? Probably not. Yet you license all these ecchi shows that are borderline porn, and by the way, Monica and Jamie are the leads who wrote the script of 2 of these shows. So, you're telling me that, you know, basically we got a basic fucking hentai right here that the 2 self-empowering women wrote.
This is pretty much hypocrisy at its finest.
See, I don't blame her, even if you see my comments now, replying to you, Ben, I don't care for her voice acting. You could have kept that too talented. She's best friends in the world. What the fuck is this about? What the fuck is this about with Damon Mills?
More
Just
like,
because
what
you
the
deleted
heck
comments
is
doesn't
going on?
mean she isn't hurt by it. Like, I don't know what the fuck's been going on. Like, I've been gone for so fucking long on this shit.
Same. I'm just getting a headache just hearing all that happen. I'm just like, when the fuck is the court day so they could just get it over with and shut up?
Exactly.
Let's see. You all heard right. Chris Abbas good friends with Dominic Sky, one of Vic's accusers. And let's not forget the little private conversation Sabat had. Think it's a conspiracy? Sure looks like it. So, Chris Abbas responding to Carrot, saying, if you read her tweet, she's referring to the new movie where Bulma makes wishes to be younger. And I was saying that Bulma doesn't have to be younger to be attractive. Also, Dominic Sky is an adult. Oh my god, that grammar's fucking horrible as fuck. And also my friend. Please stop stirring up hateful nonsense. This is back when I found this posting and then they kind of like blocked themselves from the public view. And I wanted to show this, I couldn't. Evan, I know you. This is something that Chris Sabat wrote to a person. Evan, I know you and you're a smart guy, but you need to understand this is a very personal matter for many of us. And that I can't talk publicly about this for various reasons. But you should respect the fact that I know a lot more about this than most people. I know which is the right side to be on. I would recommend you be patient and wait until you know more details before passing judgment on me. Because I know you, I can say that this to you privately. Vic is not an innocent person that he wants you to believe he is. He's an actor. Remember that. What are your thoughts on his apology panel he did last week? He's a very convincing actor, I'm afraid, and those of us who actually know him weren't impressed though. While he may have meant some of it, he is pretending that the only issue is the hugs and kisses at the cons, when he knows the issue is much worse and deals with things that he does with girls in private. Some of the stories I've heard that happen to people I know and I love would make your skin crawl. I don't think he is an evil person, but he's not good either. He is definitely not a good Christian. Ultimately, I think he needs help and owes a lot of people an apology that addresses the actual bad things he's done. How the fuck? Wait, hold on. We've been going through this fucking bullshit where Vic is like in the eyes of like Chris, Sean, Monica, and Jamie, like this worst person. Like when this all first started, like he is a sexual fucking predator. And now all of a sudden you're telling me that, you know, you don't think he is an evil person, but he's not good either. And he's definitely not a good Christian. Ultimately, I think he needs help and owes a lot of people an apology. That makes no like that contradicts itself in my head. Like that makes absolutely no fucking sense.
That doesn't make
It
no
really
sense.
does.
That's like saying like, oh yeah, he's a horrible, awful human being. He's so goddamn awful. You shouldn't even trust whatever he says. But I'm not saying he's bad, so to speak. That's basically how it sounds in my head. Like what? It's one or the other. Like what? because it's like he's describing Vic in so many ways that it just confuses me because it's like
it's already making my head spin.
Yeah, it's like he's saying he's manipulative, but then he's saying he's not a bad person per se.
Yeah, like the Hawaiian con right here also was like Nick was right dead on. Boycotters are going after the sponsors. We're going out to put requests tomorrow that the feds please leave some love in our direction for our amazing sponsors who have stuck by us. So that's happened. Where the cons we like I just discussed before. I'm just looking to see what other information because this person like puts up like fucking screenshots fucking daily. It seems like. Oh, yes, you will, Charlotte, because you've got evidence to prove 100% dishonest. Remember, people, this woman is an actress. She lies for a living, and more if you feel, believe it. Okay, I mean, Countless, Poor Stupid Girl. They made a Law and Order Brawley's Justice fucking parody. Anyone who uses their power and influence to manipulate minors into having sex with them is a rapist. This is in the allegations of rape, where in fact Evangelon people, Amanda Whitney loser. I have no idea. I have no idea about any of this stuff here so far. When all of these allegations broke, Vic did not issue a cease and desist order from his lawyers. Monica, however, tried to. While it's true I haven't received one because she doesn't have any kind of money, she tried to scare me with one. Thanks for the tweet. I screenshotted it to my attorney and law enforcement. I will not be harassed. Have a nice day. Nothing's going to happen, Monica. It's not your fault. So, yeah, we all remember this. This is now March 15th. NM Matsuri stands with Vic. Hawaiian Con stands with Vic. Do you remember it's innocent until proven guilty? If you invite him, we will come. Do you stand with us? That's for the I stand for Vic like supporters and stuff like this. Hey, Voice Vegeta, remember when you gave Vic a cassette kiss on your head? We do. Like this has been some fucked up shit in the last couple of days. Like I can't even fucking get onto this shit. Like I'm trying to get to the good shit that I've seen before.
Neither can I.
Further proof that Kara Edwards was Rachel in the IO9 interview. Remember, a mentor once congratulated me for keeping my boundaries while allowing a man to keep his ego intact. She feared a man would attempt to negatively impact her career. It's very well known in the industry, very impossible. In order to protect my ability to pay my bills, I didn't work with him. I worked. Like, this person, oh yeah, like Samantha, aka Swatting Girl, indeed, the Anime Weekend Atlanta accuser and uncovered interview with Yellow Flash Guy.
This is crazy.
It's just fucking retarded. Like, I can't believe that this shit is still going the fuck on. And I gotta give it the credit for people who's just, you know, keeps digging and digging and digging and digging. Like, Jordan here is like the biggest person.
I'm impressed, honestly. Like, how are you not tired from all this digging?
This I really can't understand. This is just messy, messy, messy. I'm already having my head spinning just thinking about this entire mess. And I don't know how long it's going to last.
Imagine how the lawyers are feeling.
The lawyers would probably be fed up with it. They would probably be like frustrated.
I mean, you also got to the point also that, you know, like Jamie Markey, this was like the biggest thing that I do remember reading back maybe a couple of weeks ago, is that Jamie Markey did the fucking, you know, the donation thing for the SIA, the Women of Empowerment or whatever bullshit.
I remember that. I remember there was like a video talking about
The thing is that with that situation in its entirety, what kind of got to me about that is that why did the woman, open up, number one, a campaign for this when there was a donation already on the website for this? Then later on, fans found out, like, they looked deeper into it, that the organization really has not been active since, like, way back since, like, 2015 or some shit, that it hasn't really done anything. And all of a sudden, there's, like, rules on GoFundMe that you're not supposed, if you start a campaign, for example, like if I go to GoFundMe and I start up a campaign saying I need ball enlargement surgery, I cannot donate to my own campaign.
Yeah, she did it anyway.
She donated to her own campaign,
which should be against the terms.
Oh, the apparently Insanes is saying that they were shut down because of tax evading. So if they were shut down for tax evading, they're not there no more. All of a sudden, you're opening. It makes absolutely no sense with a lot of different things that's going on.
You're right, it isn't. Something ain't right about this shit.
I mean, Chad, what else am I missing that you guys know more about than I do? Because so far, the accusing side, they're being destroyed fucking hard as fuck by their own fucking people. Like the own people are being hypocritical about their own stories. Stories are changing here and there. There's different things coming out. I mean, it's just, it's not a scam, but it's a dead charity. Yeah, it's a dead charity, but because, I mean, even fans, I'm going to go read on Twitter, they were trying to contact it, to see if it was a legit organization. No one could get a response from them. There was a lot of different things in that regards, I remember. What the fuck has been going to fuck on since the last podcast we did of this? Like, I made the last podcast, like, we're going to continue when there's more information. But we're back here with more information. I mean, apparently someone found out the kissing a thing, like Vic Pulling's what was her name? It was Wendy Powell or something like that. Hair or some shit.
No, seriously, this is all just getting messy as shit. I mean, it's turning into one big kerfluffle. I'll be fair, this is just getting like a kerfluffle. Says, no way. Sean stated that there was a con that would throw out evidence after a year or two? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it said, Dark Dovaikin has said, Sean stated that there was a con that would throw out evidence after a year or two. Something just ain't right.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. My mind's already drawn a blank from this.
Like, this shit has been just going. The hair pulling was a play. So, Wendy and Vic rolls a Full Metal. So, what the fuck do they have? What fucking information is left that they have now?
They don't really have that much. As if they're just grasping at straws.
I was just thinking that. I'm just like, I don't think they have anything. I just imagine them grasping at like a hay, trying to grab all the straws.
What's Jamie Markey been doing? Let's take a look. What Jamie Markey's been doing.
If she's been being quiet for so long, I'd say I wouldn't complain. But if she's opening her mouth and doing really stupid shit, I'd be wrong.
Oh yeah, she was at the Louisiana Comic-Con.
Oh yeah, Louisiana. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like there has been nothing. Like, the reason why I have not really wanted to touch this topic too much is because the fact is, it's still nothing that's gone into court that I've seen. Like, it's still out of court. This is still becoming.
There aren't really any like updates other than the fact that the opposing side is fucking up.
Exactly. Dava
That's
said
literally the
Vic's
only
been
update.
silent the entire time, handling it like they should have handled it. And I will agree. Yes, I will commend Vic for actually handling, like, being silent, waiting till all this is over. I will commend him for that.
Mm-hmm.
I will give praise where praise is due.
But yeah, that's honestly the only real update of here is that the opposing side is just fucking up and digging their grave on
They've
how
already
they
dug
look.
themselves so deep that they're
Oh.
now at the Earth's crust by this point.
I also remember this part that I was reading before, because I don't know why this came through. Because the attorney who's also with Vic, Ty Beard's also representing Todd. And on that case scenario, there was the, what's her name? What was the fucking name that was accusing Todd of raping her? It's
Accusations
you're
without
gonna know the
definitive-
name. Jesse Pridemore.
What the hell?
Yeah, like, she is getting fucking sued the fuck out of for false accusations. And people are, like, standing up for her fucking bullshit.
Accusations without definitive evidence. Something ain't right. I don't like it.
And there's evidence against her. So I'm reading what Insane's is saying in the chat right now about that because I know she can't talk right now. There's like so much of this fucking bullshit. Like, oh my fucking god. Like, I wanted to steer away from this, but then it got to the point to where it got excited. So I figured, like, we're gonna do a little bit of a podcast on this because the one thing that I want to get into after we get through the Vic situation, I want to talk about the New Zealand shooting. Because I got to watch the entire film footage of that
Fox,
shit.
quick question. Why did you? Why did you watch that? Because I'd rather not want to think about it. God rest their souls.
You want me to be completely honest about that one?
Say it.
Human curiosity.
Oh.
I had to see it. Like, it's one of those things to which, it sounds horrible that you're going to watch a tape like that. It sounds very horrible. But at the same point in time, those victims, that was their last moments, and I want to see what exactly was the situation. I want to see what kind of fucked up person would do this. And it doesn't sound like it's an honoring system. Like, this is going to sound like completely fucking batshit insane, I guess. But I figured that I could go through for 16 minutes of this fucking footage where these people have died. Understand what exactly this fucking sick fuck did, because it's like human curiosity got to me in that shit and all that. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit because that's a whole different subject. We're just gonna finish off with the Vic situation first. Let's see. Now, Refamous joined the Frame Mass report Nick and got him banned off of Twitter twice. This is just getting completely fucking out of hand. This is not out of hand. This is getting more and more ridiculous. Vic has not said shit that I can see.
Good.
Like, Vic has been going to panels. He's not saying shit. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's letting his attorney handle the fucking job. And you still got the people from Kick Vic, Kick Todd, that is trying to push, like, if you believe in Vic, you're an evil person too. You need to fucking go to jail and shit.
This is dark side Phil levels of stupidity. And that's saying a lot because there are some really stupid people out there.
So, I'm going to tell you what. I'll get back to the Vic situation a little bit. I'm going to get into the topic that I know of, and I'm going to start talking about this because it all plays into the same fucking realm of fucking bullshit with this Me Too bullshit coming in and all this stuff. Now, we all know about the New Zealand shooting. We all know about I think it's 50 or so people that died in this?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
if you have not... Was that...
I said, yeah, approximately.
Okay. Y'all have not watched the footage, I don't believe.
No, I just know what the shooter said.
All right, I'm not going to show the footage, but I'm going to explain the footage. I'm going to explain everything in the footage. I made my wife watch this. Me and a coworker watched this because it's human curiosity that got to us. Because, you know, to me, if these people are going to die, I want to see their final moments because, honestly, to me, I guess in a sense, it's just, I don't know the best way of wording this. I really don't know the best way. Because it's going to make me sound like a sick fuck no matter which way. Because, like I say, it's human curiosity. But at the same point in time, I feel like if you know a person like in your own family that is going to die, you're going to stay with them for the final moments of their life. Like your mom, your dad, your grandparent, whatever was going to pass away, you're going to be in that hospital room or on their bedside, their house. You're going to hold their hand. You're going to be a part of that most likely, and you're going to be there for their final moments. Well, that's kind of the situation which I felt like with this. Granted, you had some other co-workers that you did not want to see this shit, so they did not. They felt bad, and I understand that entire scenario, but there's so much shit that happened with this that I'm gonna be honest, like this guy who did this, I honestly don't believe that he was a racist. I don't believe that he was a person that did this, you know, because of religion. I don't think this guy went out of his fucking way, you know, premeditated all this shit because, you know, he is some white power Nazi person crap. Like, you know, most people when they go into like, you know, a massive raid shooting or they go into a massive killing spree of something, they have a motive behind this. What I saw within that 16 minutes told me that this person was a complete fucking psychopath that should have been fucking loved more as a fucking child or some shit. Like, originally before the shooting even happened, according to like so many different stories and the one that I was reading before, this guy actually went out of his fucking way on his social media platforms and alerted authorities that he was going to do this shit and to tell them to stop him. That he didn't care. That the real reason why he even went to this fucking church to shoot this church up and everything, supposedly from everything I'm reading, was it was the easiest barrel to fucking do. It was like, they're there, there's no back door, it's gonna be easiest killing spree there is. Done.
Just so fucked up, I swear it.
This motherfucker goes, you see this shit where he is getting out of his car, goes to the back of the truck, takes a shotgun, puts it on him, takes a fucking, what looks like an M14 assault rifle, puts it on him that has all this literature written on it, goes walk to the fucking door, down the sidewalk where everybody can fucking see him, unloads every fucking shell into the church. Every fucking shell, like right at the front door, just boom, 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 drops the shotgun, walks in there. The fucking assault rifle has a light that is strobing at this time to blind people on purpose. And he's just shooting down this door, down that door, while he's walking down the hallway, just shooting anything and everything that moves. Gets to the point where he just shoots everybody up, reloads, shoots the bodies on the floor. If they said a word or moaned, he shot them. And then even then, he shot the dead bodies again.
What?
Whether they were white, whether they were black, whether they were Asian, does not matter what it was. There was people that saw this shit, that he just goes down the sidewalk, boom, kills them. He goes back to his car, gets another gun, goes walking back into the church, goes shoot them again. Apparently he heard something, runs out the door, sees a woman running to her vehicle with another man. The man looks like he got away, but he shot the woman point blank in the back of his head. This guy, like, complete marksman shot, like a good distance, like I would say a good couple of yards, a good couple, like maybe like 15 or so yards. Shot right between the gate. Boom. She's on the ground, bleeding, crying. Shoots her in the back of the head. Kills her right there on the sidewalk. Throws everything in his fucking car. Jumps in, drives over her body, and starts shooting up the fucking sidewalk. Like, it was the sickest shit to see. And I'm not saying like sick in a good way. I'm saying like this was some stomach turning fucking bullshit. And it's just like this guy is like
This guy's just one fucked up dude, I swear it.
This guy is screaming, subscribe to fucking PewDiePie.
That's the worst part. All this whole reason behind it, there's a motivation. And you want to know what that is? His motivation is simple. Just to get internet a-buzzing. To condemn PewDiePie.
No, it's not nothing to do with that, to be honest. To me,
then what?
That's not what it was to me. What it was to me was this guy did not give two fucking shits. He did not care. He just did it to do it. That was it. He just did it to do it. And what is the biggest thing on YouTube right now if it isn't like Mr. Beast and everyone else saying, subscribe to PewDiePie? You know, it was in the fucking last Super Bowl where they fucking paid
trying
for
to
a row.
condemn PewDiePie. That's the whole point.
Well, this guy was not doing that. This guy did it for fun. He's live streaming this shit. He's doing this for fucking fun. And he said, subscribe to PewDiePie. The thing is that the people nowadays are condemning a YouTuber who is the most subscribed YouTuber there is over this shit.
Which is wrong.
Where he had no involvement in this. It's not like PewDiePie would make a video saying, go shoot up a church. That's not what happened. PewDiePie, just like any normal person, woke up one morning, saw this shit in the news, got told that his name was used in this entire involvement, and it's like the most sickening shit there is.
It is sickening, no matter how you look at it.
And we got people now like the I stand against Vic people, kick Vic people. That we got people who's like, PewDiePie needs to be banned from YouTube. PewDiePie is the cause of all this shit. He needs to be condemned for these actions of a fucking lunatic.
Even PewDiePie said that he didn't condone this shit.
Of course not. This would be like if I woke up one morning and found out, you know, somebody from my live stream decided to go ahead and shoot up a fucking goddamn mall or some shit and said, subscribe to Clara Fox Soul. I mean, I wouldn't. It was like, who the fuck would condone this shit?
I wouldn't, because it's just wrong in so many levels.
Like this again. You're ruining this man. PewDiePie's name is getting tarnished.
As if it's been tarnished enough.
This Me Too fucking wave that is going through, that's now condemning him for the actions of another person.
It's just messed up.
And you can actually base this similarly to the Vic situation. Because, Reg, no one got killed in that shit, but there's accusations and everything. Now there's rumors is going on that PewDiePie orchestrated this shit. PewDiePie did all he could to do this shit.
It's already making me angry, Travis, I swear it.
I try to piss off everybody I know, man.
I know, but I'm angry just hearing about it because nobody deserves to die this sort of way. Especially what happened in New Zealand. God rest their soul.
Yeah, like now the thing where people say subscribe to PewDiePie will now be considered a negative thing. That was all started because of that T-show that was fucking going against it, to where that was also like the second most subscribed, and it was beating PewDiePie, and PewDiePie was beating it, and it was one of those things where people were just trying to get, you know, PewDiePie subscribers, and then that's where it became a meme. It was a fucking meme. T-Series. It was a fucking meme that started, and now it's being used as a big time fucking bullshit.
I mean, for all we know, they could end up, the fucking Kick Vic people could be like, memes are now an issue. They're causing problems. Like, they're gonna want to ban memes. Like, the fucking, was it United Kingdom you guys mentioned that was trying to do that?
I think they're still trying to do that with Article 13.
Yeah, something along those lines.
I mean, look, it's like the fucking thing. Like, PewDiePie got banned off of YouTube, like his show and everything. Like, he wasn't banned off of YouTube. He got, like, a lot of people that... He started first Apocalypse because of this shit. where he paid he paid 2 people $5 to say kill the Jews,
which is a bad move.
Which was a bad move, but I'm gonna be completely fucking honest here. And Dave the Hunter, you have a good night, man. But when it comes down to it, I'm gonna state it like this, and people can hate the fuck out of me all you fucking want. I don't give a flying fuck. Okay, this is my personal opinion. This is not fucking take a thing. But a joke is a fucking joke. There is fucking dark humor. If it fucking offends you, don't fucking watch it. I mean, this new generation, which this is what pisses me off about this new generation in so many regards. Whether it's my work, whether it's people in public, whether it's online, this new generation of fucking pansies is coming in trying to say that we need to be sensitive. We need to understand that, you know, what we say hurts people. When I was fucking growing up, some motherfucker hit me. Some motherfucker told me that I was a fat little fucking bastard or some shit like this. And I would go run to my mommy and my daddy, and I started crying about this shit. My father said the very best words ever. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Now go over there and go kick his fucking ass. Go take a fucking 2x4. You know, back in the fucking goddamn 80s and 90s, like the shit between Vic, the shit between PewDiePie and everything else that's happened in regards to a lot of things, is too soft. This is why other fucking countries, all right? This is why other fucking countries besides over America is more mature. America, I'm not sure if anyone's gonna
America's so goddamn sensitive. Like, what is it this generation of sensitive?
America is still young. That's the problem. America is still young.
They're just a bunch of pansies. That's what I think.
America is a fucking child. If you ever watched D2 Mighty Ducks, when the Mighty Ducks went to, you know, the big.
Oh, I remember that movie. That was good.
The hockey showdown. The kids still had to go to school, and the lady teacher, which I forgot what her name was, said the best line is about America. Is when she asked the question and everything about America. What makes other countries different than America? What makes America different from other countries? And one of the guys that was on the hockey team stated, the Mighty Ducks team was like, because America wins at everything. And she looked at him, no, because America is still young. America has a dream. America has an idealism. The problem, though, is America hasn't found its actual footing yet. It is still crawling. It hasn't learned to walk yet. It is still the same premise today. There is fucking porn, nudity, and everything in all other kind of fucking countries. In fucking goddamn Japan, there's vending machines with fucking beer in it that any fucking person go buy. But, you know, the children of fucking Japan, they have the ability to go buy the fucking alcohol, to go drink the fucking alcohol if they want. But it's an honor system. And if you do it, they'll get consequences. Other societies over America is more mature. Here in America, we are trying to define ourselves so many times. Every fucking year. From when I grew up from fucking, when I was born in 1988, it is now, I am 30 years old. We're in 2019. I am 30 years old. I'm going to be 31 by the end of this year. How many times has America, society, generations changed so vastly that now we're in a stage that we have to cater to certain bullshit? I mean, it comes down to where, you know, innocent until proven guilty with Vic. If this shit would have happened in the goddamn 1990s, this shit would have been handled, done, and taken over. I mean, I love it when some motherfucking person on Twitter started attacking me a little bit a couple of days ago when I read him Texan law. Texas law states it's a at-will work state. Okay? Anyone understands what an at-will work state is?
I'm just as confused about it as you are.
I'm not confused about it. I know what it is.
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
I work in an at-will work state. An at-will work state states that you can be fired for anything. If the person does not like the way you talk, if the person does not like the way you dress, if the person does not like the color of your fucking skin, there is not a legal recourse you can fucking do. You can get fired for any fucking reason. If you misplace $5 fucking, you can get fucking fired. That is how it is. This shit about like, oh, you know, Vic, there was evidence from Funimation to prove this shit and everything. That's the reason why they fired him. They couldn't do it without evidence. That's bullshit. Because Texas law is an at-will work state. And at-will work state states that he can be fired for anything that Funimation deems. They didn't have to fire him over sexual allegations. They could have said, we just don't like it because you're Christian. You're fired. Now, Reggie, there might be repercussions with the workforce and everything else. That's not how they're going to word it. The way they're going to word is, we don't like your shoes. You're fired. Get out of here. There's nothing he can do. There's absolutely not a goddamn fucking thing he can do. That is why, like, him suing Funimation and stuff like this, I mean, it's one of those things to which that's going to be a hard one to prove. That's going to be a hard one because it's not like other states. There is a couple of states that, you know, if you're at will, they can fire you for whatever reason. It's not like, well, that only lasts us for a couple of years or some shit. No. I worked for companies that were, because I work in a state that's just like that. That's an at-will work state. That I saw a man who worked for the company for 30 fucking years. And new owner came in. New owner looked at the situation. He looked at the person and he says, I just don't like you. Get out of my company. The guy tried suing the company. The guy lost. Because, hey, you work in an at-will work state. That means that you don't have a union that backs you. You don't have nothing that helps you. At that point in time, he fired you because he just did not like you. And he has the right. That is the truth of the matter. Texas is not that bad. It's not that bad. It's really not. But that is in place for a lot of things. I mean, at will. I mean, now, you know, Mom? If you go... Hey, Mom.
Nah, I just had a tickle in my butt. But anyway, like I said, I hear you all that. I have never worked in an at-will place. I still haven't even gotten a job yet. Sorry, Travis.
That's fine. No, I mean, the thing is that it's like, Texas is not that bad, but I'm just saying that, you know, most companies don't use that law. They really don't. I mean, look, I work for a company, and in the company, I almost got fired from that company. This company I work for, like, twice. And the big one that I almost got fired for, the man told me, you're currently probationary. That means that you're working for us for now until your probation ends, and you're working in an at-will work state. I could fire you right fucking now. I knew that. I told him, like, what are my reasonings and everything else about all this kind of shit. I explained the entire situation. The guy gave me another chance. The owner of the place gave me another chance, said, okay, I'm going to keep you. Now, in my predicament is that they have a different policy. And their policy within their company is that once you pass probation, now Funimation might be like this, but once you pass probation, you have more rights that protect your establishment in the company. So then, at that point in time, you do something stupid, they just can't fire you at that point in time unless you do a really serious offense. But for 2 years, they have the right to fire any which way, shape, form they want without any give a shit, without giving any kind of shit. Funimation might have similar rules. Most private companies don't. And I consider Funimation a private company. I don't think they have that type of rule. I think that they have it to where, you know, you work for the company, you do something we don't like, we have the right to fire you. You sign that piece of paper that states that we can fire you in any time you want, anytime we want. You can be terminated. Most contracts, okay, be honest, like lease contracts, even for Vic and everything, a basic lease on an apartment. the landlord 9 out of 10 times will put a statement in your lease that will state that they have the right to terminate that contract at any given time they want without breach. There are sometimes going to be, you know, certain situations to where, because, you know, and like I would guess in the voice actor world, majority of this would be, is that would be stated in there, but then the voice actor would have a paragraph that protect him, like, unless otherwise the allegations or something's really, really, really vast or a thing, you cannot fire me without giving me a severance pay or some shit like this during these events. Like in this situation with Vic, I'm pretty sure that he had a contract with Funimation, and then Funimation looked at the contract, terminated his contract with the company, and it was probably most likely based upon the fact that of the accusations and saying that they don't. He brought. It's probably something to where in the stated contract, I would assume it states most likely something to the effect of, if you bring bad publicity or bad juju to our company in any which way regards, we have the right to terminate your contract as of that moment. That is a company way of protecting itself. The question comes down to play, though, is did Vic have something like that with Funimation?
Yeah. Too bad Jamie already did with the damn book.
If that's the case, let's just say that is something that is in that contract. Let's just say legitimately in the contract, it states that if he did something bad, whether it's true, false, whatever, but it's going to bring bad publicity to the company, Sony, Funimation, whatever, then you're fired. That contract, if I was Ty Beard, I was Vic's attorney, and I saw the contract and I saw this paragraph, and this is what it stated. I want to know why the other voice actors weren't fired of what they're doing now. Because then you could play that game. You say, well, if you can fire my client because he brought bad publicity to your company, you don't know if he's innocent or guilty. You just did it because it's bringing bad press to you. Then why are you allowing your voice actors to attack other people? Should that not be a consequence against their contract? Either way, Nightmare Core's right. Either way, both sides are catching heat. And the biggest part of the heat when it comes down to all of this is right now it appears from Twitter. It appears from the side of the Kick Vic that right now we found out who all 25 people were. We found out every single person IO9 fucking thing, except for Little Davy. We have no idea who Little Davy is. Little Davy, a 14-year-old boy that got sexually assaulted by Vic, asked if he had a boyfriend because Vic wanted that little 14-year-old booty. Little Davy, I pray for you. I pray for you.
I'm so happy you still kept on thinking like you little fucking baby.
Yep.
Totally pissed off at Funimation because they don't want this fucking backlash. They don't want to fucking lose money. Right now, this is causing a fucking hit. This I'm pretty sure Toei Animation is trying to tell Funimation and fucking Sony, shut the fuck up, fix the goddamn problem, because if anyone can pull, I see what would end up happening, honestly, if this shit keeps going, because Toei's not going to want a part of this shit, because they're seeing how the American adaptation is being handled. That Toei would pull its fucking license from Funimation and go give it to someone like Vic Mignogna or some shit. Be like, here, you take it. That we're not giving to Funimation no more. Fuck Funimation for all the shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up like that.
William Holloway, you're correct. Little Dave is not getting the attention that he wanted. I mean, that Ion 9 article, that one part when they were trying to say that a 14-year-old boy was being hit on by fucking Vic is just goddamn ludicrous.
It is ludicrous.
Now, like I said before in podcast, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to state what ended up happening. It's kind of like the channel update scenario I'm going to get involved in right here real quick. We're going from topic to topic. I'm not sticking on just like one topic until I get to the next topic. I'm going to alert people here why the fuck I haven't been live streaming like I normally used to. And it's a similar situation to the Vic situation. Very, very similar. This is where accusations come into play. Now, if you all remember, I kind of stated this before. I have a now, who was before, but now a 7-year-old stepson.
A 7-year-old boy. And a good kid, and a good kid at
I'm not gonna
that.
fucking lie, okay? For all the goddamn fucking social justice warring motherfuckers out there that's gonna fucking condemn me for what I'm about to say, this child is the fucking Antichrist. This child is the scariest fucking thing to wake up in the morning and listening to. I'm afraid that my son is going to be just like this. I hope to God not.
I only pray you raise him right, Fox. You better raise him right. You and Mama Fox.
Oh, let me put it like this. We're going to come down to my son. Anything that is post 2000, he's not going to know what the fuck it is. Anything pre 2000, which is the 1990s, he get to watch all the shit that he wants.
I see. Good.
You want to watch some Demolition Man? You want to watch some Sylvester Stallone, baby? We can do that shit. Nightcore with a $1 fucking super chat. What the fuck wrong with you? Thank you for the $1, but you didn't have to fucking actually do that shit.
Be thankful you do, man. I don't even get that much when I do this stuff.
Dude, I do these podcasts now once in a while. But this is where it comes down with accusations and problems, okay?
He keeps kicking me in the dick.
Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
I miss those. I really do.
Thank you for the $1 donation. So yeah, if you do super chat or donate in any which way, shape, form, that shit comes popping up saying that you kicked me in the fucking dick, and I will fucking say it.
I miss that.
Okay, let me go ahead and get down with what's happened, because now, as of today, we got the call and everything seems like it's going to be fucking hunky-dory. But there's some more information that came involved with this, which does irritate me. It fucking irritates me beyond fucking belief. Now, I can't condemn the kid. All right, I can't condemn my stepson at all, because in one case I can, but in another case, I understand his plea. I do understand. I can be on both sides of this argument. This is the one thing that I try to teach everybody when it comes down to getting into an argument. If you cannot fucking defend the platform you're against, then at that point in time, you cannot debate it. You have no right to debate it. If you cannot understand what you're against, then you should not talk about it. The situation that happened is we had both me and Mama Fox, me and my wife, we had Child Protective Services called on us.
How does that happen?
Hold on. By her ex-husband. By her ex-husband. Apparently, this, at the time, 6-year-old stepchild. Now, I want you to understand, and Mama Fox could probably explain better than I can, but is a clumsy child. This is a child that goes to school, that does not look where he's walking at, and will run into a fucking post.
No lie. In the morning when I drop him off at the bus stop, he plays with the other kids. And at the bus stop, we live in a gated community, so there's a gate, there's a doorway to this gate and everything. One of the older kids will run through that door, shut the gated door, and my son puts his shoulder into that gated door. Metal gated door.
Oh, no, that's gonna hurt.
Okay, all right.
And it left him a bruise.
Exactly. Stuff like this is going to end up happening. Now, the question that came in is that You know, we went drive, you know, to go pick him up because the ex-husband of my wife has him every weekend. He's there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're there Sunday, you know, we're gonna go pick him up, bring him home, and I'm gonna go ahead and get prepared for work the next fucking day and, you know, blow my fucking brains out because fucking everything is goddamn fucking shit out of luck. Well, you know, at this point in time, I can't blow my brains because I got 2 fucking police officers coming to my fucking car window, reading me my fucking rights and saying that I have physically abused this child. Which, let me put it this way. This kid, for the last 2 years, has done nothing but make accusations that I have hurt him, I have done this, I have done that, to the point to where we are always in separate fucking rooms. I have gone to the point to where I have hid myself away from him. I don't do nothing with him because every other time if I'm around him, if I try to do something with him, something gets misinterpreted, fucked up, and I get accused of something. And I'm tired of it. Well, in this case scenario, police officer tell me I abused the stepson. Now, my reaction? Yeah, he says that you beat his ass with a fucking shoe. What the fuck? I'm looking at my wife, and my wife's like, no. He got spanked 3 times, barehanded by him, but not with a shoe. Well, there's a big ass bruise. Well, the bruise that they were looking at was on his upper thigh, and the kid explained that the bruise that happened was because he ran into a pole at the schoolyard. He got it on a fucking Friday, and he's going to pick up that afternoon by his father. And it's like, okay, we went through this shit where we had CPS come over here, we had other police come over here, you know, verify the story, come over here, check everything out. Found absolutely jack shit, nothing. We today get the call that apparently they've been called out. They've been called 4 or 5 times about this shit since the time they came here. They're tired of this shit. They're like, we can't find nothing. We're closing the case, and we're sorry to inconvenience you. The thing is that the child, this is where accusations come in hand. He has a problem telling the truth. He has a problem of saying what he wants. He has a problem of expressing himself. He has been telling his father from my knowledge, my wife's knowledge, that he's been telling him that I've been apparently thrown against the wall, that I've been hitting him with bare pipes. I have done some really sick shit to this kid that's still fucking alive. That apparently I threw him out the fucking window one time, and apparently he's still fucking alive after being thrown out the fucking window. I don't understand how the hell this happened, but apparently he could fly like Superman.
I was gonna say, Superman, how can you survive a window fall?
But the thing is that the kid's motive behind all this is that he wants to live with his father. Because he is jealous that his baby brother, his half-brother, my son, and I have a relationship. That when I come home, I play with my son. The reason why I don't play with my stepchild, the reason why I haven't done anything except take him to the Dragon Ball Brawling movie, because I thought at that point in time we can build a relationship, is because of this lying phase that he goes through. I have separated myself on purpose because I am tired of being lied on. But when you get to the nook and cranny of it, the reason why the child has even done this to begin with is because he wants to have a relationship with a father that apparently will only have a 1-minute conversation with him, because in reality, I'm gonna fucking say it, and I'm gonna say it just like this. It seems like the only reason why the father even is trying to fight to get full custody of his son is to stop the fucking wage garnishments off his check to pay the support on his fucking child. That's the way it looks like. Because you tell me, if you are a father, I'm not sure if anyone in the chat is a fucking father of any sort. If you are a father, by all means, I want to ask you a question. And the question is very simple. If your child fucking needs you, Your child goes through an award ceremony. Your child is doing something you know that should make you really fucking proud. Your child's asking for you. Whether you're separated from your wife or not, he's saying that, and your ex-wife is saying, look, you can come pick him up anytime you want. You can take him out to eat. I don't care. Let him spend time with you. If your son, your daughter, your child of any sort is asking for time with you, what is more important? Your fucking job, if your child needs you, or your child?
Your kid, what else?
Fox, can I chime in?
Go for it.
I don't have kids. I have nieces, so to speak, from my older sister and older brother. But the older brother is separated from the mother currently, and there is a child. I don't want to say custody issue, but basically an issue with the whole child in general. Because the problem is he has a daughter, like a 3-year-old, 4-year-old. The issue here is that she only comes here on Wednesdays, and here's the problem: is because he just can't properly take care of her. I talked to actually Mama Fox about this, and told her like he just can't properly take care of her, and he gets mad when she just wants to spend time with me over him because he doesn't pay attention to her, and when he does, he just yells at her just because she wants to play instead of just like sitting and staring at the TV. Like, you see, like where the issue starts.
Yeah.
Like, of course, the child's gonna misbehave because you don't want to give them the proper attention they want. They don't want to just always stare at a television.
Thing is that with this child, I understand that, you know, from a broken home aspect, he really wants to be with his father. The thing is that me and my wife, we've already discussed this several fucking times, is that if he went to go live with his father, he would never really see his father. His father works nights. His father's never really home. His father, like I said before, we've given him every opportunity in the world. Like, I've talked to him, she's talked to him, to be like, look, if you're working up here and everything like you want to, before you go to work, and you want, you know, even if it's like your lunch break, even though you're working night, and you want to come pick up your son, like, you know, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, go take him out, you know, for a little bit, and, you know, do stuff and bring him back before 8, before he has to go to school. We have no problems with that. You want to take him out on our weekends? We have no problem with that, because he's been asking every fucking day about you. No, I'm busy. I'm at work. That's all we get fucking told. Like, he only talks to his son on the phone for like 2 minutes, and then he tells, like tonight, he says, "Yeah, from now on, don't have him call me right when he gets off of school. Instead, have him call me, you know, around 7 o'clock because I'm busy at work." And it's like, you can catch this guy on Facebook. You can see this guy talk about things, and you see this guy paying more attention to his other stepkids than his own son.
That's messed up.
That's where it gets really fucked up. And I understand what the child's getting at.
Oh, I hate that shit with a passion.
I understand what the child's getting at. The child thinks that if he goes live with his daddy, he's going to get one and one time. But the only way in his head that he's figured out that he could go live there instead of asking for it is to tell his daddy. Because now, if he plays like Jamie Markey and Monica, the fucking victim game, Daddy Travis beat me. He threw me against the wall. All of a sudden, where does all the attention go to? It goes on to him. All of a sudden, his daddy now wants him 110%. His daddy's fighting for him. And then you're like, call CPS. CPS comes over here. There ain't nothing to be found. They're like, you haven't hit the kid. And then the kid, because he gets afraid of police officers, he tells the fucking truth to them. But then he goes run back to his daddy and tells him a fucking lie.
Basically, like, if I can't get attention through truth, I might as well try to get attention through lying type deal.
And this is where accusations in general start having problems. It applies to my life. It applies to Vic's life. It applies to PewDiePie's life. It applies to your life. When it comes down to a situation like this, what matters is context. Like the last weekend, you can ask my wife about this. We talked to him. We said, look, if you really want to do things, you really want to have fun, and you really want to show Daddy Travis that you want to spend time with him, you want to go to the movies, you want to go to the park, you want to go do things instead of having him hide in his little fucking four-corner room waiting till you go to fucking bed to go ahead and go back into the kitchen shit. Because let me put it like this. When he is sitting down at the dining room table eating, I'm in this room right here, waiting till he goes to bed. Because that's how fucking scared I am that he's going to fucking say something to somebody. Like, I am the fucking victim in this case scenario. I have to get my wife to go into the kitchen to go get my food and come bring it to me. Because I don't want to have any kind of issue to where he can misinterpret something or say something different in some kind of context. Like, I've got to the point where I put security cameras so that way if the police come over here, there's footage for it. You know, be like, hey, look, he said I hit him. Here's the footage. What day was it? What fucking day was it I hit him? Okay, here it is. Let's take a look at the footage. There you go. Where did I hit him at?
At least you're taking precautionaries for this.
But I shouldn't have to take these precautions because these precautions cost me money.
Exactly. That's another thing I was going to add on, but it's so unnecessary and like a hit in your pocket, I could only imagine.
I've gotten into several fucking fights with my wife so far. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten to the point where I've gotten so heated to where I said I don't want him here. Let him go to his father and all this shit. But I do realize that if he goes to his father's gonna look at it like this. Finally, I don't have to get garnished off my check no more. I don't have to spend no $500 a month for my child no more. At that fucking point in time, go live with your grandma.
That's messed up.
I know that's the situation. I know that's gonna happen. That's not what the kid wants. What the kid has always asked for since day number one is that he wants his father. My wife did on purpose. The day that his daddy was going to pick him up, and this was what, a year ago or so, hun? You told your son, you told my stepson here, tell your daddy that you want to spend time with him.
Yeah, it was sometime last year. I said, son, talk to your father. If you want to spend more time with just him, because he has 2 stepsisters and a stepbrother. Now, the situation there is they all spend time together. There's no individual time. He doesn't have individual time with just his father. And I said, you need to tell your daddy because he will not listen to it from me. He will listen to you. So, went to his father, said, Dad, I want to spend one-on-one time with you.
Yeah.
I get a phone call saying, why are you telling my son to tell me this? I said, I told him that if he wanted to spend time with you, he needed to talk to you about it. I'm not diminishing love and affection. I'm not doing
But wait. That is the excuse that he used. He's told her that it was against the court papers because she was diminishing love and affection by telling the son to go tell your daddy to go spend more time with you. That's what landed us in court.
Basically. Now,
basically, that's what landed us in court. To try to push the kid and his father to have a relationship.
Yeah. So, came at me with that. He came at me with, well, we don't do this in this family. We spend time as a family all together. No one gets individual time. They all get equal time together.
But wait, there's more.
Dude. He is your biological son. Those other 3 kids are your stepchildren. Their father spends individual time with each one of them. You can't spend individual time with your blood.
But wait, there's more. Now, you all know, like I just stated, the kid wants to live with his father because he wants to have that one-on-one time with his dad, right?
Yep.
Their household rule is that it has to... Any family activity needs to be voted on. Everything needs to be voted on. Everything needs to be equal. So, you have one kid that is the biological child of this man. You have him who's married to another woman that has 3 kids that are not his own, that is with with another man. When they say, when someone like her son, his son says, I want to play in the Wii, and then the other three say they want to watch TV, automatically he loses because their 3 votes overrule his. When he says, I want to go to the park with daddy, and they say that they want to go to the pool with his daddy, automatically his vote is gone.
It doesn't matter.
He gets overruled.
It's whose line is it anyway? That's what it is.
And this is the thing that the child, I know he's 7 years old, but he does not remember. It's because before we moved and everything, he did 7 and 7, where he was with them for 7 days. He was with my wife for 7 days. In this situation, he would always come every fucking Sunday crying to April, cry to my wife, saying, Mom, the others had more time and such, and I didn't get to do anything I wanted because they all overvoted me. And then when we moved and everything, went back to the original agreement of every other weekend. So now all of a sudden his dad pays attention to him in the wrong lighting. But now he wants to go live with his daddy. How does that make any sense? Because he forgot. And I don't know what to do in the situation. All I know is that I'm getting accusations like Vic that, you know, I'm getting told that I'm doing this when I'm not doing this. And I'm getting fucking, well, what's so funny is, though, the funniest part about all this with CPS after today is that I had 3 calls on me that I have abused, hurt, not fed, and all this other shit with the kid. Kid's got food. Kid's got clothes on his back. The kid is grounded, so he has no toys. That is the difference. But otherwise, the kid never touch him, don't do anything. If anyone disciplines him, it's my wife. That's just that I don't feel right, you know. It's not my child. I don't feel right disciplining someone that's not my child. That's just how I feel about it. I got 3 calls. All of a sudden, we got a 4th call that says that his mom is the one that's now abusing him.
Yep. I'm whooping his ass.
This makes me angry.
So at this point in time, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't think either of us know what to do because I've read horror stories. I've seen horror stories. You know, if this kid would have told a CPS worker everything he told his daddy, that fucking point in time, my ass would probably be in jail over false accusations. I don't know. But that is where shit gets involved within this. And this is where I'm getting at with, like, Vic, and I'm getting with PewDiePie, is that accusations ruins a person's life. There's no way Vic's could get hired again by Funimation.
I agree. No way.
There is going to be possibly with PewDiePie sponsors that's going to drop his ass because of the New Zealand shooting. This is where this new generation is coming involved. And when it comes down to kids, no offense to anyone who has kids.
I don't have any kids yet.
Well, William, this is what I'm about to say on this one, William. When it comes down to kids, they know too much. That's the fucking problem. The problem with the new generation of these social justice warriors, this Me Too bullshit, you know, the feminazis, all this shit, is because when they were children, they knew too much shit. Back in the fucking day when I was 7 years old, I didn't know shit about fucking police. I didn't know shit about child protective services.
Neither do I.
You know what I fucking knew? I knew a fucking box that had a rock in it, and his name was fucking Howard. It was my pet fucking rock. That's what the fuck I knew when I was 7 years old.
All I knew was that I had 2 pet dogs. Not 2, actually. I had 1 pet dog, and his name was Chubbies. That's all I knew when I was a kid. I didn't know any of this shit.
I mean...
Hey.
In this world, the problem when it comes down to it, I think, is that we're not opinionated like we can be. Whatever happened to freedom of speech? Whatever happened that you have an opinion, I have an opinion, but at the end of the day, that's all it is fucking opinion. You know, you have a person who stands by Vic, and you have a person who wants to kick Vic in the ass. Why do these two people have to hate each other? Why can it not have a simple fucking conversation? Why does it always have to be thing? It's just like, you know, I have to deal with this shit at fucking work. I got a coworker that if you say, oh my fucking god. Okay, let me explain this one like in a sense. Now, this is the fucking reason why I've been too fucking depressed, anxiety, pissed off, and live stream. And I'm trying to change that in a lot of different regards. So let me explain like this. This is a channel update of why I have not been doing what I normally would do every fucking night like I like to. Because I want to get back into fighting games. I want to go ahead. I want to play Tekken 7. I want to play Dead or Alive 6. I want to play more Guilty. I want to go back to what I want to do in stream. I want to play this Friday the fucking the fucking Dark Souls Samurai. I forgot his name. It starts with an S. I forgot what his name is. The fucking Dark Souls fucking Samurai game that coming out. Second.
Sekiro, right?
Yeah, Sekiro. That's it. That's what I want to play Friday. The reason why I have not done shit the way I normally do is because of this fucking bullshit, which it also goes into the effect of Vic and everything. Feminazis, social justice warriors, fucking pussies. Fucking goddamn children, fucking pussies. This is the fucking thing that pisses me the fuck off. You're right, and I can't escape from it. Whether I'm on the fucking internet, whether I'm in fucking the middle of the goddamn mall, whether I'm in a fucking restaurant, whether I'm at fucking work, does not matter. I can't get away from this fucking generation of bullshit. And that's what the fuck it is. Now I'm getting fucking pissed off at it. It's a bunch of fucking goddamn pussies in this shit. It's because, you know, I got a fucking coworker. I work in IT. I work for a company. We handle massive fucking companies. I am a field worker. There is 5 other field workers within our section of the company. There is and we handle this. We handle like 15 so different companies every fucking day. In our company, a field worker, our job is to look at the fucking wall to the fucking desktop, laptop, monitors, whatever. So from the wall to the desk is what we work on. Whether it's changing a fucking power supply, whether it's changing fucking RAM, whether it's changing a fucking battery, whether it's fucking changing a goddamn motherboard. You've got people within this fucking company. One in particular that pisses me the fuck off every fucking day and distracts me with the constant bitching. Okay? This is a person that says, oh, I've never changed a power supply before in my life on a fucking computer system. Wait, you never did what? Wait, have you ever built you never built a computer system? Hold the fucking horse on. Okay, this is part of our job. Come over here. We're going to take this desktop right here. I want you to take it completely apart. I want you to visualize it, take a look at it, take it completely apart, and then I want you to put it back together in the exact order so that way you understand what the problem is. That way you understand every single component. And if you got problems, ask questions. Is that my job? Yeah, you're hired for this job. This is your job. No. I got appointments and all that. I gotta go. Bye. This is what I fucking hear. Then this person comes, you know, after coming from another company back into our office, starts coming. Them fucking bitches. I'm tired of being yelled at. I'm tired of, you know, doing this shit to me. What happened? I was over there and I was trying to explain that they were a complete fucking moron and that, you know, they want, you know, they didn't want me to fix it right then and there. They wanted me to fix it tomorrow. Well, go fix it tomorrow. No! I'm not fixing it tomorrow. They lost their opportunity. I got other shit to fucking do. We're in a company where the customers, how many times have you ever heard this in your fucking life? And I'm not gonna lie, this is a fucking woman. All right, this is a fucking woman that's saying all this shit. But in any fucking company you work for, do you not hear the line that the customer is always right? It doesn't matter whether you know in your fucking head that they are fucking wrong, that they are a moron or whatever. The thing is, if the customer says they're not busy, they just don't want to respond and shit, how you know they're not busy? Stop your fucking bitching. It's okay. All right. You've been bitching for the last fucking 10 minutes. Stop your bitching about this. Go back, sit at your fucking desk. Go fucking do something else for a little while. Oh no, here she comes again. They're bitching again. Oh god. And then you're just sitting there, and it's distracting as fuck. It's the most distracting environment that I've ever gone through in my entire fucking life. And it's like, there is nothing that can please this fucking person. This is a person that believes that fucking tampons need to be free. That needs to be given by the fucking United States government to every fucking woman because they bleed out their fucking vagina. I want to know if that's the case. Can I get fucking toilet paper to wipe my ass for free by the fucking United States government? Because I mean, it's a bodily function. It's the same shit. Everybody's body is fucking different. It's not the same. Some people have different fucking problems than other fucking people. Just because you're a man or just because you're a woman does not mean jack shit. And this is fucking the feminist side of shit that I fucking get pissed off about. That, you know, work is work. If you don't like something, that's fucking great. Keep your fucking goddamn complaining and shit to yourself. You got a fucking problem. Go tell the fucking boss. Tell the fucking boss what your fucking problem is. Shut the fuck up. Not everybody needs to know your goddamn fucking business. This is the fucking problem, like with the Vic situation. And fucking Jamie, Monica, and all them have these goddamn fucking problems. Shut the fuck up. Go tell the fucking bigwigs. Leave it behind fucking closed doors. The fucking public does not need to know about this shit. Because when the fucking public knows about shit like this, because you're an innocent fucking bystander who, you know, you're just a fucking normal person working for fucking Funimation. Now every fucking goddamn person hates Funimation. They hate you because you work for Funimation and you're just a fucking accountant. You didn't do shit. You don't know shit. You go to a 9-to-5 fucking job. But you got a fucking goddamn fucking person who cannot keep checking their fucking emotions that is going to go ahead and ruin your reputation to fucking other people because you're associated, you're guilty by association. And this applies to everything. This applies to fucking... This applies to every fucking thing in the goddamn world. See, now I'm standing up. Now I can't sit down no more. Now I gotta stand up and talk about this shit because this is a shit that I struggle through every fucking day. I could go to the fucking mall, like I said. I go to a restaurant, but this is a problem. This is a problem everywhere. And the best example I can give is even in my own fucking job. I dread going to my work. I used to love going to my work. I dread it because I know by the end of the fucking day, my emotions are going to be fucked with. Because when I worked in different private industries, when I worked in different global fucking companies and stuff like this as an IT major, that's all I've done all my life. I worked from small companies to big companies to the job I'm at now. Every single place. My work ethic is this. And I know it's not just men, okay? It's women do this shit also. They can do this at least. When you walk in the door at 8 o'clock, that is your business self. When you leave the door at 5 o'clock, anything that happened at work stays at fucking work. You know, I could get pissed off at a fucking coworker. I've yelled at my bosses before. I've told a boss one time that he can go ahead and take the fucking goddamn finger that he's looking at right here, shove it so far up his goddamn ass, and go fuck himself because he was the most retarded fucking man I've ever met in my life. And at 5 o'clock that same day, we were going across the street to the fucking bar room to go play pool. Because we understood something. At that moment in time, I was pissed off. At that moment in time, he was pissed off. It lasted for 10 minutes. It was over. It was done with. We went back to work. Big whoop-de-doo. It's okay to fucking complain. It's okay to fucking bitch. It's not okay to do it for 3.5 hours fucking straight and distract your other coworkers. And all the shit that was done in my lifetime was behind fucking closed doors. Like, if I had a problem with somebody, I would go up to them. Come on, going outside, or we're going to go into the fucking back door. This is where I picked up fucking smoking when I was a fucking 19 years old because of fucking stress like this shit. But there was a way of fixing that stress. And the way to fix that stress was to go walk outside and go say what I had to say, walk back in, and it was done. I've never been fired from a job. Never been fired. Except one time. And that one time I got fired, I fired myself. I was self-employed, doing IT work. I had hired someone. It was Rome. Worked with me. Started yelling at myself. I said, Travis, get the fuck out the door. You're fucking fired. I walked out that fucking door. Then I walked right back in and I said, you know what? I can't fucking fire you because if I fucking fire you, this company ain't gonna fucking run. Now you gotta go back to that fucking chair.
So while you're babbling like an insane, while you're babbling like an insane person, look at the chat. Apparently Vic's GoFundMe page is being shadow banned, and there's a link in that chat right now, and it's from your favorite YouTuber. So I don't know if you want to touch on that.
Let me ask this question, okay? Before we get started on this. Ironically hopes, because I have a problem with this fucking YouTuber. You're stating that the Vic GoFundMe is being shadow banned. Can someone here give me the definition of what shadow banning is? I want to be accurate before I make a statement about anything. What is exactly
How the hell if I know
about shadow banning?
Insanes is in Discord saying it's not being banned.
Because GoFundMe hasn't banned it. I want to know what ironically hopes here, what they're trying to state. What is shadow banned? What is the definition? Let's go. Shadow. I just want to know what this is. Shadow banning, also called stealth banning, ghost banning, or comic ghosting, is the act of blocking or partially blocking a user or their content from an online community such as it, and will not be readily apparent to the user. So it's a silent elimination. Basically, it's like, I guess, in a sense.
I'll put the link to thing in Discord, but it's being blocked by Jamie Markey and Monica Rail.
How? I'm gonna watch this video. Fuck it. I mean, I might get a copyright fucking claim against this shit. You know what? I'm just gonna play the audio because this guy only fucking talks. This guy gets some fucking bad information. I want to listen to this shit. Let's listen to this.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Dragon Ball community, we have breaking news. Of course, this is the Dragon Hour. I'm your host, Perfection. And the last time we touched bases on the Vic Mignogna case, Vic Mignogna had in fact reached the 100K goal on his GoFundMe to retain the legal services of Ty Beard and his law firm.
Yeah, right,
now,
okay.
let me explain this. The
fucking
100K goal was a threshold set forth by Nick Rekieta, who do not know if this is going to be all the funds necessary for his legal effort against Funimation Entertainment, Jamie Markey, Monica Rial, and everyone involved in the slanderous acts against Vic Mignogna. That being said, please promote, please continue to donate, please continue to make YouTube videos and content to help promote Vic Mignogna's legal efforts against the corruption that is Jamie Markey, Monica Rial, and Funimation Entertainment. because it is imperative that you do so. With this update that I'm finding out from various different users that have come into contact with me, these different notes crossing my desk, that Vic Mignogna's GoFundMe page has been shadow banned. Various users are reporting for the past several days.
Looks
Vic
like there's not
Mignogna's
much.
GoFundMe page has not appeared on the front page of GoFundMe as it should have, being one of the more top earning efforts on the site.
I'm already
so
hearing
this
it all.
could potentially be a effort from Funimation Entertainment, more apropos being Jamie Markey, Monica Rial, maybe sending some false reports or flagging Vic's GoFundMe page in an effort to cut off support. This is not too far from their behavior, because they have been seen on Twitter coercing different people to not donate to Vic's GoFundMe page. So maybe they took it up a notch. Maybe they used some of their connections to get GoFundMe to shadow ban Vic's page. Again, this is not above their low behavior. They will resort to these tactics to impede Vic Mignogna's legal efforts against them. They have used different influencers
honestly
to talk
don't know
down
what
on
to think
Vic.
of this.
They have
It's
used
already
different
a mess.
fans, the remaining fans that they have left, to talk down and talk against donating to Vic, and this has become some disgusting, dirty play by the opposing side. So
don't worry, I'm impatient.
We need to do everything that is in our power to continue.
It's not on the front fucking page of fucking GoFundMe. Okay.
Something's not right with this.
Okay, can I be completely honest here? Can I take a look at something here? Let's take a look
Yeah?
at these GoFundMes.
What?
Funds go to Global Alliance for the Rights of Elothians, support for Charlie's Angels, which is, I'm pretty sure this is going to be about some kids, like cancer or some shit like that. Let's see. Went to ED after a few years, unrelated headache. Yeah, like blurry vision, okay? New York, just over 1 year ago, immigrant from Nigeria was first introduced to chess, that thing, past weekend. Okay, so children, I'm already gonna cut that off. Support Shine's family. What's going on with this guy? Beloved, there was a kind-hearted person who supported many friends and families, communities since the humor brought a smile to everyone's face. The unthinkable does happen. He's going from a normal plain heart procedure. All right, so the more I'm looking at the front page of GoFundMe, the more I'm looking at stories that is based, like the Christchurch scenario that happened. Trooper Wade was shot early in the morning. It's like hospital, children's things, like people being hurt, you know, medical bills, stuff like this. Nothing with attorneys. The Vic situation should not be on the fucking front page of fucking GoFundMe. It's not being shadow banned.
Then they may have
hidden it. Moron.
They may have hidden it somewhere. That could be the case.
No,
search his fucking name. I searched Vic's name in the fucking search bar. And it pops the fuck up. It's not being search banned. It's not like I can't come here, type in, let's just type in Vic. Boom. We got 1,400. Look what the number one fucking thing that pops up. I type Vic. Vic kicks back.
He's not being shadow banned or anything. He's not being banned whatsoever, that GoFundMe. It's the fact that it's not that important. What's on the front page is for sympathy, is to eat at your sympathy for people who have gone through some real shit.
Whoa. You're telling me that this guy right here from Washington, this dad, whatever his name is, I'm not bastardizing his name, who is in a hospital bed, and another picture of him holding his child, help my dad live again, has got 107. You're telling me that is below Vic. That Vic should be above this guy. He should be on the front page along with this guy. This man is on his dying fucking bed and is got to go fund me. Perfections is a fucking moron.
I was about to say, so you're telling me it's considered shadow ban just because Vic is not on the front page over a bunch of GoFundMes.
It's not a serious situation. Vic is not dying.
I was about to say, Vic is not dying. He's not in the hospital. It's nothing severe. There's a lot. There's no funeral costs or anything that needs to be covered or some shit. Like, you're telling me that's above that Vic's above all that? Even
it's a clickbait video. Someone fucking capture this shit and send it to fucking Perfections, and I will fucking go ahead honor your ass. You can do this shit right now. Perfections, you're a fucking moron. Done. Your fucking channel is a fucking moronic fucking channel.
It's
moronic, inaccurate, clickbait, and bullshit.
It's nothing but clickbait. It's nothing but problems. You don't bring in facts. You bring in personal opinion. You try to make it into fucking facts. You try your fucking best to fucking get everybody to come here.
For the next stop.
Look, Vic, GoFundMe, blog, new photo of Dragon Ball Z Universe 2, new Seto Kaiba Jump Force scans, type thing. Like, you're the type of person that's going with Geekdom 101 and all this shit. You're fucking attacking a person for clickbaiting when you fucking clickbait. You're a person that does not know when to fucking stop. I've went through this fucking situation. I already made a fucking video about your ass because the fucking problem is stick to what the fuck you know, not what the fuck you think you know. I've already got fucking tons of fucking people who was on Twitter that fucking shit me videos of you fucking rage quitting in fucking Dragon Ball FighterZ and fucking Jump Force because you don't like to fucking lose. Go fucking suck a dick. Everybody fucking loses. Not everybody's 100% fucking right.
William Holloway just said Vix went over too, so why would it need to be on the front page? Yeah, his GoFundMe went over its expected amount.
It's over 100,000. It's not a serious thing like children with fucking cancer. It's not a child had a headache and went to the first emergency room. It was found to be something wrong. He's on the front page, not Vic. Wow, you want to take someone over there who needs their medical bills paid that you know is relying on the help of good faith of others to take care of their children, or help like that man with his father or state trooper that got shot. You want to take away their fucking GoFundMes and put Vic on there? How about you do the fucking next best fucking thing if you think it's so fucking damn well important? Just make a video on your fucking channel saying, please support the Vic Kickback GoFundMe. That's what you fucking do. It's not being shadow banned. It's just not a trending topic no more. It reached its goal. It's not a serious offense. And at that fucking point in time, it should not be on the front page of GoFundMe.
Ken was saying, you guys think Profession is a Kick Vic member to spy on us by using clickbaiting on us and Vic stuff going on?
No. I think that Perfections is a goddamn complete fucking moron that is trying to get you fucking people to watch this fucking shit so that way at that fucking point in time, he could go ahead and become something off of the fucking stupidity. He is basically the Dark Side Phil, the DSP, the fucking low-tier god, the fucking Caseytron in the fucking universe. He knows what he's fucking doing. He doesn't give a shit because you know what? If you don't like him, you give him fucking money because you're gonna watch his shit. He knows how to clickbait. He knows what the fuck to do to engage people to come in there and try to make them believe his shit. Like 7.2k video views on a fucking video. Let me explain something about YouTube here. Let me explain something here. This Vic GoFundMe video on my fucking screen has 7.2k video views. The video 7 hours before that was a new photo mode in Dragon Ball Z Universe 2, which only has 558 views. That's telling me that he already knows that his fucking content sucks. He already knows that he's not getting the fucking viewership unless he goes after Vic, if he does something with Vic, or he does something against Toei. With Geekdom.
You did say in the past that you didn't care if you get disliked because it doesn't matter when you get disliked. That means that the YouTube algorithm's gonna think, oh, it's getting a lot of attention, so to speak.
It doesn't fucking matter what the fuck it is. This is where people don't understand, okay? This is where Perfection's at. He's not a fucking I stand for fucking Vic, and he's not a Kick Vic supporter. He's a third fucking party that's just trying to fucking get involved in this shit to make a name for himself. That is it. Look at his content. Sony censors One Piece World Seeker, 900 views. The only other thing that he's gotten views on is because it is another big topic is GT Goku has been confirmed for Dragon Ball FighterZ, which honestly, that's the dumbest fucking thing they could have fucking done in my head. I like the fuck we need another Goku, but hey, that is what happened. But you know, He's putting in something with Soul Calibur, 700 views on this. 800 views for Kill la Kill news. But he gets 13K video views if Vic did cassette to Jamie Markey's voice. You know, like, oh my God. Any fucking normal person that looks at this shit can see that Perfections is a fucking... This is the fucking people that fucking give me a brain aneurysm that I want to fucking kick in them so far in the goddamn ass.
I'm giggling my ass off because I saw one dislike and then all of a sudden it went away.
I don't give a shit.
I know you don't give a shit. It amuses me. This is my entertainment during this podcast, is to watch this shit. That's my entertainment.
The fucking thing is that, you know, I would have been more hyped. By the way, I would have been more hyped if fucking GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku was announced. Then I would have accepted that. Not fucking Kid Goku. I'm just saying.
April, remember when he had like a shit ton of dislikes and he said, I don't give a shit, and it switched over to like a shitload of likes.
Perfections is not an enemy of anything. He's not an enemy. What Perfections is just another fucking person that does not realize. Well, no, he fucking realizes. No, I'm sorry. He does fucking realize. He realizes that he can't get nowhere unless he starts controversy. He's a person that cannot be happy with what the fuck he has. Look at my fucking past live streams. You know, I only got like 100-some views for fucking goddamn fucking Guilty Gear. I only got like 167 views for fucking, you know, doing Negan on Tekken 7, you know, live streams and shit like this. I do this shit for fun. If someone enjoys it, someone likes what the fuck I do, they come in there, they want to talk, they want to play some fucking games. It's a goddamn fucking bar room, my live streams. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever the you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can have whatever kind of fun you want. I'm not gonna judge you. You could call me a fucking moron to my face. I don't care. Because you know why? At the end of the fucking day, if you got the fucking balls to be, you know, yourself, then at that point in time, I want to know who the fuck you are, and I want to be your best goddamn friend. Because what makes this fucking world the goddamn best there is when you got people that have the different personalities. Perfections is a fucking moron that fucking clickbaits his shit, that does not provide the proper fucking information, that he is going after people. I have fucking disproved half his fucking goddamn videos already. And all I said is, dude, there is some content you have that is fucking good. Work on that content. You want to do news videos about Jump Force? You want to do something about the top 5 assists in Jump Force? Do it. Make it your passion. Don't go out of your fucking way to go fucking state an opinion as fact. If anything, the way you should have worded this goddamn fucking video with Vic right here with the GoFundMe is, oh, it's being blocked bullshit. Get rid of clickbait and say, yo, this is another opinion from me, Perfections, letting you know that I think that possibly Vic's GoFundMe might be shadow banned. And this is the why. And let people come into your comment section and give you the reasons why they don't think it is or whether they agree with you. Do another video about it and say, well, you know what? There's a possibility it wasn't shadow banned after all. And this is what I got told. You know, engage your fucking audience. Fucking cocksucking son of a goddamn pineapple.
Really?
That was so random.
You bringing the pineapple into this?
Yeah, why you gotta drag it the poor pineapple?
Leave the pineapple out of this. Shit.
Damn.
Oh, I love when someone brings shit up like this. I love when they bring shit up like this. It's because this is the shit that, you know, I don't think people are fucking retarded. Why are you treating people as if they're retards? This is what I get from content like this. When you have to clickbait. You know, you have to clickbait a channel. You have to make people believe that this is fact. You have to go ahead and be like, Monica makes the Dragon Ball community sick. You have to go ahead and put an opinion, and you have to try to make people believe that it's the actual word of God. That you are the word, you are God itself, and you are praising your subjects with your powerful words. That is what gets to me. It's because the fact of the fucking matter is that you're treating your fan base as if they're retarded fucking children. If they don't know how to wipe their own ass. Because you need them to believe you. You need gratification. You need self-gratification that you mean something to them. Dude, if someone's gonna like you, they're gonna like you. If someone's not gonna like you, they're not gonna like you. End of story. You don't need to fight Geekdom 101. You don't need to make up fucking bullshit stories. You could just be you. Maybe this is you. Maybe you have an ego personality of a fucking, like you're a fucking god. If that's the fucking case, go be with the low tier gods and shit, because I ain't watching that shit.
I'm sorry. William just confused the hell out of me with his last comment. Who was talking about their sex life?
Ooh. Yeah, I was just about to say, who's that referring to? Because none of the girls in this call said anything.
Well, whichever the case, we better be ready for it.
Like I said, the fact of the matter when it comes down to all of this shit. When it comes down to this, people aren't idiots. I deal with this shit on a daily fucking basis. Like I was talking about, this also applies to this. It's because, like I was telling y'all about the fucking coworker that I have that does not want to fucking listen, that wants to fuck complain. She also is a type of fucking person where her word needs to be mandatorily accepted. You need to accept her fucking word. You cannot disagree. This is like Perfections. Perfections acts like this fucking woman. He acts like he's on his fucking period every fucking day. Because you talk to a woman and say, look, hey, we had people that, we had cleaning people that came into our office, that came clean the office. They sprayed Lysol all over the fucking place, to make it smell good and disinfect and shit. She doesn't like the smell of strong shit. Okay? I get that. People have different sense of smells and different things that aggravate people. Go walk outside for a while. Go walk down the hall. I can't walk outside. They got pollen outside. I got allergies. Okay. Go walk down the hallway for a little bit. Just get out the office. I can't do that. I got appointments to make. And take care of it for you. It's not a big deal. You don't know what you're talking about. Them motherfuckers came in here and they fucking sprayed this place and my nose burns. I'm sorry. Go out the office. Stop complaining. Go do something with your life. Meaning go out the fucking door to breathe.
Fox, can I say you have an amazing feminazi voice acting over there?
Uh-oh. I'll be back.
It's not that It's like, This girl, she's talking to a fucking person in a fucking web chat to warranty a fucking part for a fucking computer. The battery's fucking dead. They said that they need the part number from the battery. She starts getting pissed. Well, they should just take my fucking word for it, They should just take my goddamn word. God damn it. Like, they don't want to warranty this shit. Okay. What laptop is this? It's one of the new ones. Oh, we got 15 of those in fucking stock right now. Go pull the battery from a brand spanking new one, put it in the laptop for the customer, and then take the laptop battery from the customer, warranty it, and we'll put it back in one of the new ones. We have 15 in stock. It ain't that big of a fucking deal. You don't know what you're fucking talking about, goddamn! I'm trying to get the thing. It's not that simple, I'm trying. How am I supposed to get the customer to come over here and give me the laptop? Oh my fucking god! I'm walking out. I'm out of here. Bye. Come back in. So, did we come up with a fucking conclusion? Yeah, I figured out, I could take the battery out of a new one, and put it in her old laptop, take the old battery, and then get it warranted. Did I not just fucking state that fact? How has she not been fired? Because she's a fucking woman, number one, and number two, she's friends with the fucking boss. Not gonna fucking lie. But this is what gets to me. Whether it's fucking perfections, whether it's my fucking work, whether it's anything. You got a bunch of fucking people that you try to explain shit to. You try to, look. Facts, man. Facts. Facts is what fucking matters. Take the facts that you see, that you can find, that you can back up. Use it use it for your content. Use it for daily data subject. Don't fucking make shit up. It gets to me. It legit gets to me. I'm sorry if I'm pissing people off in the chat. You guys are fucking good people and everything, and I do apologize. But shit like what you're seeing right here is shit that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I'm starting to get aggravated. It depresses me, because I feel like there is no one in this world that can actually fucking think for 5 seconds before speaking. There's not a person in this fucking world that can take responsibility for their actions. What's up, GN? Whether it's the Vic situation, whether it's a working situation, whether it's whatever situation, I feel that we're all pretty much fucked. Because, this is the reason why I like fucking PewDiePie. I'm not going to fucking lie. A lot of people back in the fucking day, and I still think there's a bunch of people I know like this that hates PewDiePie with a fucking passion. They just hate PewDiePie. Because he's the most subscribed person there is. The thing is that I like his content now than I liked his content back in the fucking day. I liked the fucking video when he fucking hired people, $5 to people to go ahead and say kill the fucking Jews. You know why? Because the guy is now real. He's not putting a fucking persona on. He has no fucking reason. He don't care no more. The new PewDiePie is a person that is unfiltered, that's going to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And you know what? I respect the guy for doing his stuff. There's some videos that I don't like that he does because it's just the content that I don't like of it. But there's a lot of shit that he does that I respect him for because he is himself. But he caused the ad apocalypse. Someone was going to fucking do it. This other guy's caused the ad apocalypse number 2. Someone was gonna fucking do it. So what? We just gotta roll with the fucking tide. We just gotta go with the fucking motion of the ocean, We gotta get it going, baby. And just do this. Jose, you still here? No, I don't think anyone's here. I think my fucking Discord fucking died on my ass.
No, I didn't. I'm still around,
We're here.
People are asking.
I'm just listening in.
We're listening to you.
Fucking chat's talking about you.
Want us to fucking speak?
Are they really? You don't say.
Are you actually, is he being serious, or are you just saying it just so we talk?
No. Kevin asked, is Jose still here?
Yeah, he was actually asking for you.
Well, that's not gonna end well.
I'm in a fucking tyrant right now. I'm fucking frustrated.
Dude, I share your pain. Almost as bad as what's happened with Japan, quite frankly, because there was one suggestion I wanted for the podcast. Because there was like a famous actor that was charged with cocaine possession, and pretty much they're trying to scrub him off from history. Like all things related to media.
Oh, wow.
It fucking happens. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does. What makes it worse is that, yet the creator of Rurouni Kenshin was only given like a life fine and charged for child pornography. And that it's just jarring, to say the least. It's just jarring.
You want to know the okay, you know how people always ask what is the meaning of life? What's the meaning of life, guys? I can spread that knowledge to you. Who here wants to know about the meaning of fucking life? Do you want me to finally tell you the fucking answer of what the meaning of life is?
I mean, if you want to get deep, sure.
I'm game.
How about you, chat? How about you? Do you want to know what the meaning of life is? If you want to know what the meaning of life is, say yeah, I want to know what the fuck the meaning of life is. I'll tell you what the fuck the meaning of life is. I like GN Vito's answer. Eat fucking sleep. That's actually a good fucking answer, but that is not the meaning of life.
Indeed.
Kevin says, Jose, I will go on your live stream later on. I have to fix this.
I do appreciate that. I appreciate it, Kevin. I really do. But yeah, like Caleb says, Square Enix even removed them from Kingdom Hearts 3. Not only that, but they also suspended all sales for Project Eyes, and the Western release is in
Well, this is the answer of life that will go to that will also answer that question for you about this. Here's the meaning of life to all y'all. Life's not fucking fair. It's fucking a piece of shit. Deal with it. Get over it.
I know. I hear you that in all, man.
I'm sorry to say it that way. I really am, but that's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is, whether it's the Vic situation, the situation now with Japan that I'm finding out about this, I'm gonna let Jose talk about this and explain to me this entire situation so that way I can get a better opinion about it. But otherwise, in reality, none of this shit concerns any fucking person, whether it's me, you, Perfections, or anyone else in this goddamn world. Life's just not fucking fair.
Life just ain't fair. You just gotta do what you have. That's the thing.
So what about this shit with this guy, everything? Come on, go.
According to that, the issue, it's in regards to one of the actors, Judge Eye's actor. Yeah. Trying to figure this out. There was like some news. It was Sega's halt sales after Pierre Taki. He was charged for cocaine use, and that charge pretty much destroyed his career. Sega halted sales for Judge Eyes, whether physical and digital.
Don't give me just the cliff notes. I'm talking about, give me detail about what the entire outcome is. Like, what is the entire situation? Like, what started us with the cocaine possession? What was found? How did they find out about the cocaine possession? I want to know all the details.
Well, basically, with the cocaine use, it legally bought, and that was before, like, when they made the drug sales illegal in Japan. And then when they arrested him, it was like the same thing that happened with the actor who played Phoenix Wright in the live-action movie. He was charged with cocaine and had to retire from the acting industry, though it was eventually revealed that the whole thing, that he didn't have it, but the fact that he was accused of it was that, yeah, even if you're accused of cocaine possession, it could actually destroy your career in Japan. I mean, Japan has some really weird standards compared to the United States. Very weird standards. And the really messed up thing about it is that, yeah, many careers to be lost. Heck, it's just really sad, but it's also really strange. Like, that's how Japan works. That's how Japan really does work.
Yeah, I was about to say, Japan is extremely strict with these types of things. You could say you've been feeling suicidal and get fired for that.
Which is messed up beyond compare, of course, because suicide is just serious stuff.
Exactly.
Yes, I still do have my Discord server. So the guy possessed cocaine, and now his entire life has pretty much disappeared. That's pretty much what you're telling me. In Japan,
and they're pretty much snubbing it, like wiping it away.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I really don't understand it, but it's Japan, so who am I to judge? If it happened in the United States, then it would just be a minor thing. It would just be minor.
And that's the fucking problem with America.
They're just too soft. America's just too soft. And yet in America, like this, in Japan, the guy who behind the Rurouni Kenshin manga was charged with child pornography and only got was like a less than $2,000 fine, and he was able to continue his manga. Yet the actor, Pierre Taki, is getting scrubbed. Yet in America, if you're charged with child porn, then you're a sex offender. You got to be registered as a sex offender for the rest of your life. That's the really messed up thing about it.
There's a lot of different things in different cultures. In Japan, I think the majority of it is like, you know, when they don't see certain things as a critical situation. Shit like cocaine busting and stuff like this, yeah. If an actor gets, you know, okay, you did hardcore drugs and stuff like this, we're wiping you off. That's it. You don't have no more fucking life as a career in this. Whereas if someone fucking Hollywood over here in America does, they just did cocaine, they're going through rehab, they'll be fine, and then they go back and do it again. Japan, it seems like in that regards, like it's their culture. It's how they handle certain situations. We might not agree with it, but in regards to certain things like suicide and stuff like this, it's up to Japan.
Widow deads.
It's just how it is. Like, I mean, it's how life is. Life is not fair.
Exactly. Life is terribly, horribly unfair. And
like,
if anyone says otherwise, they're damn
I guarantee
fools.
you, if this fucking actor, okay, this is the same thing what happened with the Dead or Alive person who created Dead or Alive that created the entire series. Itagaki. When he got accused of sexual misbehavior and harassment, they didn't just fire him. Okay?
They just, oh my, I had no idea.
It was innocent until proven guilty in that regards. They did an internal investigation. They suspended him with pay, put him on the sidelines to do their entire investigation. When it was concluded that he did do this, that is when Tecmo fired him and got rid of him. Now he is gone. His name is no longer on the fucking shit. I mean, look, Japanese companies are fucking weird when it comes to shit. Look at Kojima with Konami. Konami and Kojima had a falling out. We still don't know to this day because it was done internally. All we know is that they had a falling out. What did they do with Kojima's name on Metal Gear Solid 5? They tried to remove it. They got rid of it. Because he's no longer associated with the company.
Yeah, they did that, and fuck Konami for all they fucking know. Fuck those guys.
The rumors of everything of what ended up happening, if it was true of the rumors, I mean, understandably so, then I could possibly agree with the outcome. It's because supposedly, Kojima was basically destroying his team. He was forcing them to do stuff and, be a slave driver to them to get his vision taken care of. And his team has made like different interviews ever since he left and stuff like this, how they had a major dislike for him because of that. And that they had to work long hours and stuff like this, and it was a hostile environment. We look at the final product a lot of times, but we don't look at the associations internally. There's a lot of different things. Now, we don't know exactly what happened in that situation. We don't know what happened. We don't know probably what exactly happened with the cocaine situation with this guy. And we don't know exactly what's going on with the situation with Vic. The only thing about like the Vic situation, which makes absolutely no fucking sense that, the Kick Vic supporters are fucking retarded to fucking see, is the fact that their own fucking people that has accused Vic is recounting and changing their stories. They're doing different things instead of just shutting up and letting the court of law do their job. life's just fucking stupid most of the time. I mean, when it all comes down to it, guys, I mean, I apologize to y'all for going into a little bit of a fucking tyrant. I'm going to be honest.
I got rid of Reaper though.
Because me going into a tyrant and everything was like the worst thing I could fucking do there, and I apologize for that because now that I'm thinking a little bit more clearly here and saying it's not fair to you guys that I'm fucking yelling my ass off over here about stupid bullshit that, you know, I shouldn't push y'all in through. But it gets to me, all right? Whether it's feminism. Now, I also put a Discord link into the chat, and I'm going to put that also in the live stream description. Let's see if we get some people who's going to come in and be like, let's dedox this fucking server.
Oh boy. Let's hope it's not a rerun the last time when they try to, like, spam your Discord server.
Oh, I don't give a shit no more. The thing is that I get pissed off because these days you have YouTubers like, you know, like Perfections. You have people at work, like I have coworkers and such, that, and you have other means and other people in general that just can't have a conversation. Everything has to end, whether it has to end like you're right all the time or you're wrong all the time. You can't actually legit have a actual conversation to where this is the thing that like I want to try to get across to people is that how many people, for example, okay, let's be honest here. How many people here stand by Vic and think Vic is innocent? If you think Vic is innocent, I'm going to tell you right now, you also need to change that shit and look at the other side. You can't be one-sided. If you're going to be able to debate, you're going to be able to argue, you're going to be able to have a conversation, you need to be able to understand both sides of the story to adequately come up with an opinion. You need to look at, okay, what happened with the Vic situation. You need to look, why are people hating Vic? You need to look at the side of the Kick Vic people. And then when you're going to talk to somebody and you're going to be the person like, I hate Vic with a passion. And you're going to talk to somebody like me. Then I'm going to ask you the question. Let's reverse the roles. I'll be the Kick Vic person and you defend Vic. If you cannot legitimately defend him, then at that point in time, you cannot be against him. And vice versa. If I cannot go ahead and defend Jamie and Monica and everything, then there's no reason for, if I can't go against Vic, then at that point in time, there's no reason for me to be able to defend Vic. That's the point that I think that this generation has lost. We used to be a society, a generation where people can have intelligent debates, conversations, arguments. Nowadays, I got friends that, you know, if I say that I don't like fucking so-and-so shit, or I don't believe in so-and-so shit, then at that point in time, like, okay, my friend, Tag Anarchy, I'm going to say his name, I don't give a shit. Fucking Tag Anarchy and me, good mutual acquaintances. Met him at Evo 2016 because I stood by Vic. And I made a statement that I stand by Vic. He removed me basically off of Twitter and everything else and does not want to be associated with me because I am defending Vic. Whereas I asked him the question, okay, if you got a problem with that, instead of just removing me, why not have a conversation about it? Explain to me your point of view. Explain to me why I am wrong. The guy didn't do that. The guy just never talked to me again. I lost all respect for him. Because I figured that he would have been one of those type of people that would have actually, you know, sat down, get on Discord, let us talk about this, iron things out, let me explain my opinion, let him explain his opinion, and, you know, adjust to that and think about it together and think, oh, maybe he's right, or maybe he's right. You know, that's why I tell people like yourselves, if you are going to go ahead and you're going to listen to someone like Perfections, and you agree with him, that's fine. More power to you. However, you have to be able to argue against him. Me, I think that Perfections is good at doing his clickbaiting, but I think that he is actually pretty decent of a person when it comes to doing like update videos and content that is not clickbait such. Like, I think he is good if he would discuss more videos and stuff like this about why Dragon Ball YouTubers like the new Brawly movie, why, you know, Nintendo rejects Bowsette fans, you know. Give me stories like that. I think that he is better at that. When he got into the situation with the Vic situation, it legitimately looks like he went in it for as a cash situation. When he started talking about, you know, the thoughts of geekdom, because geekdom is a person who supports Monica and stuff like this, and he started fighting against geekdom, it feels like this guy lost himself into a fucking world where he has to be the villain of the series. Points of podcasts and live streams like that I do is conversation. How many of you people are possibly over the age of 21?
I'm 33.
You're 33. All right, what the fuck are you?
19, I believe.
All right, you don't apply to this shit.
Sorry.
The reason why I'm saying this is because, well, you do apply to this. You're over 18. You've probably been into a bar. How many people in their lifetime watch movies or like the old sitcom Cheers, you know, understand what a bar is? Where you go after work, you go to a place where you buy a drink, you sit down, you drink. How many people have done this or knows about this type of situation?
I've done it, I just can't drink the alcohol.
What is a bar designed for?
Chill, hang out.
That's a tough one.
A bar is designed
That's what
in reality for a lot of different purposes, but the main idea of a bar, in my personal mindset, is that it's a place to relax. It's a place that, you know, after the fucking hard day of work, a hard day being with the family, all this such, you go to a place to where you're not going to get judged, you're going to buy something to drink, you're going to sit down with your mates, you're going to talk, and you're going to meet new people, and you're going to have conversations. The way I like my live streams and the way that I think that YouTubers, in a sense, or people who have conversations in a sense, need to handle it, is a barroom effect. Is that you need to be able to come to a place like this, state your fucking opinion, have a conversation, get you some fucking nacho fucking chips right there, get you some fucking Doritos.
Get the widow, please. She teabagged me.
Teabag the widow. Let the fucking widow teabag your ass. You know, you need some fucking help. You need some mates, man.
Sorry. I'm hearing everything. I had no idea in my mouth.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is that in this case scenario, the way like I like my live streams and the way I wish majority of people would handle their content or handle their situation, especially live streams, is that what I like to provide is a place where you're coming in, you're sitting down, you're probably either at work or whatever, but you can mentally picture yourself at a fucking bar. This is how I've always wanted my live streams or stuff personally be done. Is that I want you to basically close your eyes and mentally picture yourself sitting at a fucking bar, listening to this fucking bullshit. If there be fucking like fighting game gameplay in the background, a fucking video game, doesn't fucking matter. You're just there to relax.
I'm all ears.
You're not there to fight. You're not there to fucking push your agenda. You're not there to have someone push their agenda on you. You're not there to get into a fucking fight. You're there to relax. You're not going there to think. And if you could find that beautiful fucking 21-year-old red-headed fucking girl with the fucking green eyes in this fucking bar room that you could lay your eyes on and get laid in the back of your truck over there, then by all means, if I help you get that, get you there, by all means, that's you. Go for it. That's you, brother. But the idealism is that we're all people, like right now. The reason why you are all here is we're all talking. You're mostly all here because of the Vic situation. We're all here talking about the new stuff, you know, from the last couple of weeks. We're here talking about the New Zealand shooting. We're here to have a conversation. We're not here to get offended. We're not here to get pissed off, and we're here to have an understanding about things. We're not here to judge one another. We're here to state our opinion. And if, you know, someone like myself gets a little bit fucking high up there and starts fucking cursing his fucking head off and calling some fucking guy a moron, blame it on the alcohol. Because the conversation is the alcohol.
Yeah.
Because in reality, if we could discuss this and everything and we get lost in this, we've just wasted, in reality, 2 hours and 36 minutes of your time. If you've been here since the beginning, I don't know how much time I might have wasted for so many people discussing different topics. I appreciate that, GN.
Indeed.
But what I want people to take away from things is that if you come to my live streams, understand you're coming to a bar room. Understand I want you to come here. If you got something you want to talk about, don't be shy to talk about it. Don't fucking worry that someone's gonna fucking judge you. Shit, you want to talk about gay furry porn? By all fucking means, talk about that fucking dog dick for all I care. That's you, brother. I'm pretty sure there's someone out there in the world that's just like you. I want to be associated with people that have different opinions. And this is the thing that makes the world better. Can we talk about sex, baby? Can we talk about you and me? Oh, baby, how you want it done? I got a stone cold hard ass. So, let me officially get into the channel update side of things of what is going to be happening here. Mainly, I'm going to start doing podcasts a little bit more. Like, I'm trying my best to get over this fucking depressional fucking stupidity of my work right now, which I'm hoping that, you know, by forcing myself to live stream is going to make that better. I want to get back into fighting games. I've been really, really wanting to do this. I want to play Street Fighter. I want to play King of Fighters. I want to play Tekken 7. I want to play Guilty Gear. I want to play different things, and I want to enjoy learning different aspects of fighting games again. It's my biggest passion in the world. Fighting games is something that I really do love and love watching. I love playing. It's something I want to get back into. I haven't really done that because I've allowed depression, I've allowed a lot of problems to interfere with that. Just not gonna lie. 9 out of 10 times when I get home, it's like, it's 6 o'clock, I take a bath, shave, and I debate, like even tonight. I almost did not stream tonight. I almost did not stream tonight. I was about ready just to hit the fucking sack, go to bed, and say, fuck it. But I forced myself because you know what? I want to talk to people. I want different opinions. I want someone in this fucking chat one day to fucking start telling me I'm a fucking goddamn jackass motherfucking moron. I need to add a DOA section on my Discord. You're right. I need to do that. I want to live back in the fucking 90s. That's what I want. I want people to come in here that, you know, because now I'm seeing ages here. dudes, let's be honest. The 90s was the most incredible fucking thing. Even the fucking 80s. Like, if you were born in the 90s and you live and you know the early 80s shit. Ghostbusters, I watched both fucking films, the original fucking 2 Ghostbusters, and I'm gonna be honest, it was like fucking being a fucking kid again, going, oh my god, and I'm watching this with my fucking 1-year-old son, having so much fun watching Ghostbusters. You know, I want to dwell for a couple hours a day in nonsense. In engaging, debating nonsense. I want to bring up tough topics. I want to talk about the New Zealand, the New Zealand, oh yeah, Ghostbusters 2 is better. I agree with this. I completely.
That's really tough to.
No,
really
no.
is.
Ghostbusters 2 was the best one out of the bunch.
I like Ghostbusters 2. Underrated sequel.
It's not an underrated sequel. It's the best fucking sequel of all time. It's better than Ghostbusters 1.
P.
Already starting another debate.
The only thing about Ghostbusters 1 versus Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbusters 1 had the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But Ghostbusters 2 had the best fucking villain there was. Vigor was the best fucking villain. Ghostbusters 1 with Gazu or whatever is just like, who gives a fuck about this dog thing? Vigor, oh shit, with the fucking slime and everything, that was the best. You know, I want to do that. I want to do I want to do a podcast.
Slime.
I actually want to do that. I want to do like fucking podcasts and talk about like old 90s movies.
I'm game. I'm game for that.
Like I like to do like a subject like once a week. Be like, okay, everybody's homework. We're gonna be watching Ghostbusters 2, 1. Or we're gonna watch like Rambo or some shit and have everybody like in the live stream like check my community thing, and then on this day we're gonna talk about all the films and just, you know, have fun doing a podcast and just talk about the films. You heathens. Ghostbusters 1 is the best. Ah, shit, dude. Even the cartoon series was really fucking good.
Yeah,
I'd be down considering I'm in
working that show.
But
Yeah, everyone's game for that.
channel update wise is I will be having a calendar made to display what games I'm going to play on what days and what podcasts are going to be done. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it for the ending of this month, but I'm definitely going to do it for April, to where you're going to see from April 1st to things to where when I'm going to stream, when I'm not going to stream, what's going to be played, what's not going to be played, what is the exact planning. So if you are a person that is watching this stuff, did I hear of the Google Stadia? What? I have no idea about that. Yo, Godzilla movies were good too. Like the old Godzilla movies. Like really old shit. Where you saw the fucking lines and shit. You know, that was some good shit. Back as a kid, fucking love that shit. Hell, I even want to start doing retro games. Like, fuck it. But I want to try to make the live streams a little bit more to my tasting. I want to try to, like, I've been listening to a lot of fucking 80s, 90s, fucking synthwave, retro music, and, you know, actual old fucking music. And I'm just realizing, you know, 1997 was like a fucking big year for me. Does anyone know what fucking came out in 1997 that would have made it a fucking big year for me? No idea. Star Fox 60 fucking 4. No shit, Fib fucking Buster sucked. We don't mention that garbage. That garbage doesn't exist in this fucking bar room. You take your fucking film busters and you shove that fucking shit in the garbage can.
Not that I blame you.
1997 was a damn good year. Star Fox 64. Loved the shit out of that game. 1999 was a fucking amazing year. Sega fucking Dreamcast September. Fucking Sonic Adventure. Fucking big Sonic fan of the old generation. And when we got into the Dreamcast generation, I was fucking okay with it. When we got to this new age fucking bullshit, I fucking piss my pants fucking saying this is the shittiest fucking shit ever. I like to talk about anime. I like to talk about a lot of different things. I want to go back into certain situations. Now, primarily this channel is not a podcast channel. Primarily this channel will be dedicated to fighting games. That's just how it's going to be. Fighting games and anime shit. And more of an overtone. I am a person that likes to curse. I'm a person that likes to, you know, say a lot of shit. But I'm also a person that wants to make everybody laugh and be happy in some case scenario, because a good old comedian that I watched that I forgot about did the same thing. He made people laugh just to make them laugh. And legit, his shit still holds up to this day, even though he's passed on. Robert Williams. That was a man that I believe really didn't give two fucks about anything else except for making people laugh. Taking any dark humor on his actual stand-ups and turning it into legit comedy gold. Because if you can laugh in a dark situation, then you're going to be all right. That is the truth. The truth of the matter is, the reason why I've always live streamed like on Twitch and everything back since 2012 wasn't really more than just to make people laugh. I know I might suck at this. I know I might be bad at this game. I know all this. But in reality, all I care about is making people laugh. And when I have to be serious, I want people to understand my opinion. But I also want to understand their opinion. I don't want to make enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to have good debates. And at the end of the debate, I want to laugh about it. Flubber for life. You see, we're now getting into this situation where we're talking about all this kind of stuff. Essentially, it's a Google way of jumping into the game industry without a game box. I have not heard about that. I do research on that. You know, I'm a person with severe depression. I will admit this. I know I've had depression for a long time, and I know I have a temperament. Live streams, to me, talking to people is just a way of me escaping. Talking about the Vic situation and everything is a way for me to escape. Talking about different topics is just a way for me to escape. Because otherwise, I think I would go completely insane, go completely mad, and I probably wouldn't be here to this day. I really don't. I legit, when growing up, I was the type of person, especially when I hit, if it wasn't for Twitch, and I give Twitch that credit, if it wasn't for Twitch, when I hit 19 years old and I started streaming, if it wasn't for the people that, you know, would watch me, that I had to be entertaining, I had to make laugh, I had to talk to, and it gave me a different purpose, I think I would have fucking blew my brains out a long I'll never forget. Oh man, I'll never forget the day that Faust shoved those fingers up my Leo's ass. But that's the truth of the matter. I mean, we're getting pretty much to the end of this podcast type deal. This was just a rush type thing just to get me back to live streaming. Otherwise, I would have been probably going another week without live streaming. I know a lot of you probably won't come back for a while unless we talk about Vic's situation or whatever. But if you do, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Even if it's just to say hi, even if you're not interested in what the fuck I'm playing or whatever. If you just come in and you just want to just talk, by all means, let me know. I have no problems with that.
Neither do I.
I just want to have fun again. I just want to fucking. If
Same
it wasn't for Twitch, I probably wouldn't have lost my virginity.
And I've been trying money to get a laptop. So far, no dice.
Well, can't tell most people because Sean Schemmel, but bipolar high anxiety, fear of people, doesn't affect me much online, but I don't get butthurt over. You know, I'm going to tell you one of my biggest problems growing up, and I still have this problem to this day. Not afraid to admit this. And my wife can testify to this because she witnesses this. She witnesses this once in a while. I've gotten better over it. I've gotten better over this, but this is still one of my biggest weaknesses. I hate social activity.
Become, motherfucker.
Thank you for the subscribe. Even though I do not know how to pronounce your YouTube name.
Which one?
Boson? You know, you're a mod because you're not a mod. Like, the thing is that, you know, I was using mods as a way of, you know, hey, look, you can't pay $4.99 to subscribe here. Here's a mod. I don't give a shit. There you go. Boom. That was my kind of like of giving a subscribe button for free. But the thing is that before I met April, 4 walls was my life. And after the 4 wall situation, you know, I started breaking out a little bit. I started doing the social activities with her. But even to this day, I cannot, for the light of me. It's one of the hardest things. I'll make excuses all the time. Jesus Christ, more subscribers.
Well, look at it this way. It's at least doing you some good.
Cirrus Cajul? Probably pronounced that wrong, and I apologize for that too. Thank you for the subscribe. The thing is that I will make excuses all the time about this, but it's one of those things where I cannot be around a crowd of people. Yeah, because I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable around it. Like, there was a situation that ended up happening not that long ago, actually, and I think my wife knows knows the situation I'm talking about, to where we were, I believe, yeah, we were at the restaurant or whatever, and it's just like 2 people started fighting or whatever in the background and shit like this, and it's just like, it was at Burger King. That's where it was at. It was at Burger King, and they were fighting and shit, and this was during like the St. Patrick's Day parade bullshit. Drunks are coming in and everything, and just more and more and more people stuffing into this building, and it's like, hurry up, eat, I want to get the fuck out of here. And she didn't understand why, but it's like, when I see a crowd of people, I get paranoid, and I see danger, and that's kind of like one of those things with the social activity scenario. The social activity anxiety that I get is that my mind overthinks every single possibility. Like, if the fucking building catches on fire, if these 2 people start getting into a fucking fist fight and pulls out a gun shit, you know, it's one of those things to which I have to know, I have to be well adjusted to the situation. It's like, okay, another big weakness of mine. Now, this is going to be one that people are going to laugh at. The phone scares me. I do not like talking on a phone. Like, apparently I get told all the time, dude, you got like the perfect phone voice or some shit like this. Like, I get, like, when I answer the phone and I was like, hi, yes, this is Travis with a company. How can I help you today? What is your computer problem? And I talk to the person on the phone and all this, and then I get told, I don't see why you're scared of the phone, Travis. You got a perfect voice. I don't like talking with strangers over the phone. I don't know who the person I'm talking to. I cannot gauge them within like 5 minutes. Like, I'm a person that has to see someone physically. Well, live streams, I don't consider it like a phone. Like, it doesn't bother me. But if I got to deal with customers or something, I'm the type of person that has to deal with them face to face. because if I cannot judge their person, like afterwards, I could talk to them on the phone. But if I don't know the person and they're calling or I got to call them, it's one of those things to which I need to see them face to face first. Otherwise, maybe it's something I say will come off like like the context of what I'm saying is going to come off wrong. And I judge body language. I judge facial features. I judge the tone of the situation. Over a phone, I can't do that. Like, that's one of the biggest problems I have.
It's like when we started dating, you didn't want to talk to the phone.
No, I didn't.
I had to literally bombard your freaking Twitch live stream. Finally get you on Discord. To where you spoke to me over Discord. Yeah, he has severe social anxiety.
I still have it to this day. And legit, for the new subscribers that subscribe, I also want to express something else to you. I am an equal opportunist prejudice. As well as an equal opportunist racist. I think that every single, whether you're whatever religion, whatever color you are, whatever race you are, whatever it is, I think that I can make fun of it, and I think I can use the darkest of all humor towards it. And if I make a joke about an Asian, or I make a joke about a black person, I will definitely make a joke about a white person. I think that everything is equal across the board. I think everything's fair. Like, no offense to anybody here that is black, but I have two friends, which should not be my friends, but they are my friends, that are also black. That we've gotten into live streams back in the day to where it just slipped out of my mouth, and I thought I was gonna get, killed. I was gonna lose followers or something. When I told them both, how about you get in the goddamn field and pick me some Fruit of the Looms? And without fucking hesitation, these two put me in my fucking place and said, how about you get your cracker white ass onto that whip then, master? And that's when I knew I picked the two best friends of all time, because these guys will go ahead and counteract it, and then I'm like, you're talking to me? I am a cracker. I'm a salted cracker. No, you're not a salted cracker. You're a plain fucking cracker. I love the motherfuckers. I mean, I've gotten to friends of mine who are Asian and everything, talking about goddamn fucking sashimi, fucking sashimi, fucking sushi, fucking bullshit. And fucking telling them how to get their small little tiny little hands in my fucking phone and fix this shit. And then I get fucking told some fucking shit. Like, I fucking love that shit. This black man likes good jokes about blacks. Discount crack. Yo. I got into the thing to where, you know what, we got into fucking some shit with Digimon or whatever, and I fucking busted it out. I made the Digimon community a long time when I fucking called it some fucking discount Pokemon bullshit. The thing is, I think if you can't make fun of the color of your skin, the situation of things, and like I said, you're not prepared for the real world. You're legit not. I mean, I've told this fucking woman that I'm married to several hundred fucking times to get in the kitchen and make me a fucking sandwich. What this fucking bitch did when I used to have a fucking webcam in my live streams?
I walked my ass to the kitchen. I grabbed a slice of cheese. I walked back into the room, and while he's on camera, I slapped that cheese against his forehead and said, there, here's an asshole sandwich. And I walked away.
That's why I love this woman. It's like that one time someone got so butthurt or whatever that I beat them in fucking, was it either Naruto or Guilty Gear or some shit? They were so fucking pissed off and everything.
I think that was your, when you started playing Fighters, actually.
it might be Dragon Ball Fires. Like, yeah, it
Yeah.
was Dragon Ball Fires. The guy was so pissed off. Like, he was fucking telling me
I still need to get all the DLC.
The motherfucker got so pissed off and he started fucking calling me shit. And I went complete asshole mode. I pulled out a fucking, which the first question is why the fuck did I even have it? But I did, which is I pulled some fucking Vaseline and I'm like, the Vaseline tube out with some thing. I poured it on my finger, being like, you see this? This is a fucking asshole cream. You need a little fucking cream for your butt hurt? You need a little cream for your butt hurt? And I tell my fucking wife right here, like, hey, honey, how about you turn around real quick and let me demonstrate how this fuck to apply this to your fucking butthole.
So then
She
I
fucking
turned
takes
around.
it off my fucking
Yeah.
finger. It takes it off my finger, and what do you do?
I rubbed it all over his forehead and said, here, you apply it to your asshole liberally. I mean, he wanted me to demonstrate how I would apply this to my asshole, so I rubbed it on his head and showed how. Caleb remembers.
I'm debating whether or not to do a webcam again.
I mean, we definitely need a webcam. We'll do the first 10. Just saying. That way they know it's really at play.
Yeah, hang on. Apply directly to the fucking asshole, which is my forehead, because I was being an asshole to her. So, otherwise than that, guys, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, chickens, dogs,
What is it?
cats. I think this is a good time to go ahead and call it fucking done.
Yeah, 3
Indeed.
hours is good enough for night.
Yeah, it is
Or
good
actually-
enough for me.
Only
wanna get
2
back-
hours.
Tomorrow I want to get back into fucking playing shit. No, it's been 3 hours now.
Whatever.
Fine by me.
Well, I tell you what, the next person to fucking go ahead and pay that the press that join, because we got 2 people. If we could get at least like, you know, a couple of people to hit that join button and pay $4.99 a month, I swear to God, I will start fucking the next fucking person who fucking joins will have the ability to choose whatever fucking emote they fucking want, and I will make that fucking emoji for this fucking chat. And if that person wants fucking anal cream, ass cream emote, I will fucking make it.
I got a quick question. How do I get the join button on chat? I need it.
I was grandfathered into it.
I gotta
think now
look
you
it up
gotta
and
have-
figure.
I think now you got to have a certain amount of subscribers. Being that he's been on YouTube so long, he was grandfathered into the join program.
Yeah, nowadays I think it's you got to actually apply for it now. You got to like show them the video views and you apply for it, and then they will give you that join button because they're taking away
I
gaming.
did apply for that whole super chat thing.
They're removing it.
Why?
Because they're removing gaming.youtube.
No wonder. No wonder I couldn't even get the join on.
They're removing it now because they finally figured
YouTube gaming was a fail. YouTube gaming was a failure.
They finally figured out in their fucking brains there's no fucking reason to have gaming.youtube.com anymore when you could just fucking have it all on YouTube itself. Like, legit. Some fucking brainiac at fucking Google's like, you know what? Separating gaming content and YouTube content, you know, no one really goes to gaming.youtube. They still can watch the live streams on youtube.com with no problems. Why the fuck do we have this? It's a waste of fucking resources. Let's just fucking get rid of it and just let people stream on fucking YouTube. Holy shit, YouTube's fucking getting fucking smart. Like, seriously.
What?
Yeah, I made it serious. You take now. I'm probably gonna get back into Guilty Gear and stuff like that. Someone's been bugging me, and I'm not sure if anyone would watch it, but someone's been bugging me to do a tutorial video on Soul, even though there's other Souls out there that's better than mine. But apparently they want like a basic idea of how Souls combos work in Guilty Gear, so I might actually do a live stream / fucking video or some shit for that. I mean, I bought an arcade stick that I want to start using. I haven't used it except for one time now. So it's time to start using that shit. Otherwise than that, no. I've been going way too long. You guys have yourselves a pleasant night. If I see you tomorrow, I see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, just realize something. I'm an equal opportunist prejudice, and I will fucking make a joke about you if you don't show back up. So leave me in the comments below what is your race, and I swear to fucking God, I will make a joke about you. Simple as that. Yeah, if YouTube was smart, let's put it like this. The only reason why I stream on YouTube over Twitch is because my only problem with Twitch is they are also, since they've been bought by Amazon, it seems like they're fucking turning into a massive hysteria of fucking bullshit itself with fucking cam girls now. Because the cam
girls need to fucking go.
The cam girls realize something, okay? Let's be honest. They're smart, but this fucking sucks for Twitch. The cam girls realize, oh shit, I don't have to get naked in front of a fucking camera no more. I can play video games and make more money.
They have to go. They have to go from Twitch. I mean it. If I was in Twitch staff, they would have already been banned.
Like, you got someone like Caleb Hart that's a fucking Mega Man speedrunner that wears a fucking tank top that had a nipple slip by accident with his pectoral. Oh shit, we're gonna ban him for 24 hours. You have a girl that you know is having a push-up bra on purpose that's taking her shirt, make sure she can show that nice deep cut of cleavage. Oh, that's fine. Well, if I'm gonna be in a place that's gonna fucking consist of fucking massive amounts of bullshit, and be able to produce as much at a higher bandwidth, might as well fucking do it on fucking goddamn YouTube rather than Twitch. Because here I can upload at fucking 9-10 megabits per second and try to make the quality of my stream look a hell of a lot better than it would on Twitch. That's legit the story.
Titties sell.
Titties sell. Like fucking sour milk.
They have to fucking go. If they want to do titties for that, there's Pornhub.
Let me be honest with y'all. Get a woman, let her have a kid. You know, you put that seed in her, you give her the kid, and all of a sudden, wait after the 9 months is gone, wait another year, and all of a sudden those titties, they'll get deflated.
Now, why do you want to put my business out on open like that, motherfucker? I'm about to go down there and
It's every fucking woman. It's not just
It's
you.
true.
It's every
It's true.
fucking woman. All those fucking women now have fucking orangutan titties that's hidden in the mist. They go kapow, kapow, kapow every fucking time you look at them.
It's honestly true. That's what those little
doctor.
Those little demon spawns fuck you up.
The only perky, big, heavy fucking titties you can find is a girl between the age of fucking goddamn 16 to 47 if they have not gotten pregnant. That's it. Legit. That's the only times those tits stay perfect. And once the kids come, boom, those titties become deflated balloons that look like orangutan titties that comes from the fucking jungle mist. And then all you can see is just the kapowing when you're trying to get laid. That's it. It's every fucking woman. That's why fucking women who are porn stars that had kids go get something called silicone injections because they know their orangutan titties are just fucking hanging out.
What?
Childbirth fucks a woman up. Simple as life. You cannot disagree with this. Every single woman that has given birth to a child, their fucking body gets fucked. You want it nice? You want it pristine? Don't get pregnant.
Yeah.
You see, that is legit. Like, I know I've been saying I'm going to end this live stream, but I'm going to just put this one thing up. If I was a teacher that was teaching sexual education to children, or not children really, but like high school students, you know, about safe sex, like you got to go through and all this fucking bullshit when you're in high school. This is what I would explain to every single girl. So, you're thinking about having a baby. That is great. Motherhood might be the best thing for you. But let me give you some realization for all you little pretty little princesses out there that you know you're the most popular chick in the world. Go get pregnant by Mr. Jock, the fucking football player over there. All of a sudden, you see this nice, tender body you're gonna have when you're gonna be 20-some years old and everything. You see those nice, perky titties that you're so proud of? Orangutan titties! Boom, there you go. At that point in time, I have just now, at that point in time, as a teacher, have just dropped a big bombshell over these fucking pristine fucking princesses that are the most popular chicks to realize, oh fuck, he's right. I'm not having kids. And I've just saved that kid that was going to be born a life of misery.
And you know, just saying, condoms are not always effective.
No.
Not reliable.
Now, for any guy out there that is, you know, you're looking about having sex, I'll give you the best fucking idea in the world. You want to make sure that you don't have a kid? Flex seal that dick.
Don't listen to them.
Flex seal. It seals leaks. Just saying. So, I'm out of here. If you guys want to say something, go ahead and say it, but I'm out. Bye-bye. Fuck y'all. I can all suck my left testicle.
One more needs to be said.
Oh, Jose, you're offering to suck
Yeah,
my
I
left
know.
testicle.
What more needs to be said?
I don't know, but I'll meet you behind the Denny's at 3.
Don't you dare. Seriously, just don't you bloody dare. Don't. I mean it, Fox. You got a wife. You really need anything else?
Or Glass Force Flex. Hey,
Oh,
yo.
man. Some things never change.
I tell you one thing. I did hear this from one of my coworkers who is a female and shit like this.
Oh, God.
She does legit apparently make her man. You know, they have like candles and shit. She goes ahead, burns it, let the wax drip a little bit, and then when it gets, you know how like a candle of wax, you know how you have that wax is just so hot and everything is just, you know, it makes a layer of liquid. It's not dry yet. They pour that in a cup, puts his junk in it, goes ahead, apparently it must burn for a little bit, then he pulls it out, and then he's got a wax condom because she cannot stand condoms, and it protects her from getting pregnant. My only question is, you know, with friction and heat and stuff, wouldn't that make the wax melt? I'm just saying. Apparently that's what she does because she can't stand condoms. She makes him wax his dick with actual candle wax and just cover it up as if it'd be a condom. Think about this.
What the absolute fuck?
And Jane's had to unmute her mic just to say that.
Like, legit. No, she said that. She's like, you know, Jeff, him, and I, we've been, you know, having an intimate relationship. And, like, I don't like condoms. Like, I really don't. And it was like the conversation was just like, hey. But, you know, I'm always afraid of getting pregnant. So, you know, I found the best solution, which was, you know, we just tried it. You know, I was actually doing it for something else. I was going to make like a silicone mold of his dick and, you know, have like a plaything. But then I saw it around him and this was like, let's just, you know, get on top of it and try it. And she's like, it's the best. It's like, it's better than the vibing, condoms or whatever, like the ribs for her pleasure shit, because you can feel all the texture of the wax and shit. It's like, I don't want to hear this shit, but I'll just say it because, you know, you men might actually want to try to please your woman one time, and I think it's actually the best thing is to go ahead and put wax all over your dick.
Honey, no.
So
Bye, Genshin.
how many women out there want to have wax in their cooch?
Fuck.
April, let's test this.
No.
I mean, this can't be as bad as the one sex story I ever heard that a woman said she could not deal with a man in her life, so she decided to fuck her
Here's the
dog.
question. Would you rather have wax on your dick or sheep's intestines on your dick? Because that was originally the actual proper fucking condom.
You know, I think I'd just rather go ahead and masturbate and just be safe. What the? Yeah, there's actually a girl on YouTube herself. I mean, you can go look it up yourself. But apparently, she's like, I fuck my dog all the fucking time, and the only reason is so that way I don't get pregnant. And there is some girls, you know, they are allergic to dog semen, and there's only like one case that they die, but otherwise, it's really, really safe to fuck your dog. There is a video on YouTube. You guys can go look it up yourself. It's out there. He is the nastiest bitch.
I.
What point of relevance does that have with this story? I heard a story of a threesome where one of the guys had lasted 2 minutes and he had a huge dick too. Wow, I don't want to. Like I said, any topic on this stream is not a safe topic. We talk about everything. I remember that. I forgot if she eats. God. You know what? If you got my Twitter, which is ClaireFoxSOL, you got my Discord link in the stream description below. You got some fucking videos y'all want me to react to. By y'all fucking mean, send that shit over. I'm gonna start doing fucking live streams where I react to fucking videos, and I want good shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. I want some good shit to react to. I'm pretty sure you guys can find some fucking good shit. Yo, it's oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah. Where the fuck does that meme come from? Otherwise than that, it's been too long. It's 3:17. I'm out of here. You have yourselves a great night. Peace. Fuck you all. Suck my left testicle. It's nice and hairy just for you.
Indeed.
Oh, God!